Hello chat, how you doing? Welcome back everyone. Also Puff, thank you for the 62 months of being a subscriber. Much obliged. Always good to see everybody here, and we're gonna have some fun tonight. And y'all, we're gonna have some laughs, chat. Many laughs will be had, and we'll scratch our heads. Scratch a bald spot right into those heads for me. Because hell if I know what's going on in this game. Total of 64 month start. I am just on a 62. Oh yeah, you're right. You know what? The way Twitch types that out in chat, it's kind of confusing. But hey, thank you for 64 months then. I should probably let that actual intro video play in the game, since it doesn't play when you start a new game. Kind of shows like the murder being discovered. You guys good tonight? I'm pretty good. I finished up my rough draft script for Silent Hill 2, so that's on track. On track, chat. So tomorrow I get to start, smoothing it out and turning it into a real script. Hey, Let's In. What's up, man? Deadly Demolition. That's a very different game. And you're ballin' and faded. I'm moisturized and you'll clarified. I got terms too, You ended up falling asleep midstream, which is bizarre for me. Thanks for giving me a good hour-long nap. Hey, I do what I can. It's midterm season for me. Wish you luck. I'm sorry, but you're doomed. Tonight, I'm like edgy me, and I'm like, down on everything. No, I'm serious. No, you'll do fine, man. Don't you worry. I'm gonna say skip that cutscene. I mean, I can always record it later, but you know what? I'll let it play out here. Just for the hell of it. Is Dart playing Deadly Premonition? I thought he played this already. I've actually never played this game before, so not sure what gave you that idea. But no. This is my first run through the game ever. Well, technically we started last night, so today's day 2 of it. So I'm just gonna let this play out. Not that there's really... I like these, proto-links can only, speak in, oohs and ahs. You did 4 essays 4 weeks early. Are you alright? You're gonna live? 4 essays, a lot of work. Why are twins such a horror trope? I don't know. I think it comes from
run around here, boys.
You're too loud. I think it comes from olden days when that was a sign of witchcraft.
You're too slow.
But it's just I guess it's kind of just unnatural, I guess, to see 2 people who look exactly alike and even behave alike sometimes. And are even in sync with their movements and the way they speak. It can be a little off-putting if you're not used to it. Which version am I playing? This is the OG Xbox 360 version, played on an Xbox 360. This ain't director's cut or PC release. This is the only version that you should probably actually play, since the only one that kind of runs decently. Because I've tried to play this game on PC and it never would work. It was unplayable. Hey Lucky, welcome back. Gimme D's jams. Alright, this is a song you haven't heard yet, since this is an opening cutscene. Got a lot of moany woman voices. Can't believe we're still having arguments on if games are art. Well, technically we're not. Everyone already acknowledges they are. And anyone who says otherwise, you can just safely disregard. Oh, I should have read the rest of your comment. When Deadly Premonition's been out for over a decade, I mean... It's got me convinced this belongs in the Met. Heard the Xbox One version has 60 frames per second. Well, see, I can't play an Xbox One version because my Xbox One controller stopped working on me. I just have an Xbox One, desk, apparatus over there that I can weigh things down with. Because I really don't feel like buying an Xbox One controller for a console I don't use. Only reason I'd buy it is just to have the Xbox One controller for using on my PC, which I'm fine with using my PlayStation 4 and 5 controllers with. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know what an Xbox Series X controller looks like. I'm guessing it looks pretty similar to the Xbox One X. God, I hate Xbox's naming system. I've never actually even paid attention to the Xbox Series X. You're in-car driving using voice text, but hello, hey, drive safe, Lucky. Drive safe. What's up with Japanese media using Christian allegories for the wackiest of things? Because it's just, we use it a lot. They're just seeing that we do it a lot, and they're like, oh, so let's do that too. I mean, it's not just Japanese media does that. I mean, it's pretty obvious, theming for anything you want to do as well. So, it is. I mean, they use other religions too. They use a lot of, like, Shinto and Buddhism over there. It's not like they're just solely doing Christianity. Don't even know what the current Xbox console is called. Xbox Series X. It's a really dumb name. Xbox, I don't know why they just didn't do Xbox 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and everything else. It's just so ridiculous. I think that's one of the reasons they're failing now. It's just like no one knows what console they're on.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 13-3 had you play as actual anime. No, wrong. And had you play as like supermodel hot Jesus. Working for an evil god. Big difference. And you fought with a sword. Now that's what you call acting right there, Chad. That is acting. Hold thing up in air and cry. Oh, yeah, hold photo of woman in air, cry. Let everyone know. And there's more acting. They must hold it in the air. And cry. Tears don't flow unless you tilt your head upward. It's gravity at work. Needs to put her hand on her head. You might get that. A lot of ladies in this game. It's been crazy as of late, but one day at a time. But hey, hope you're doing alright, Broham. Xenosaga games have you play as Mary from the Old Testament. Okay, Xenosaga, is that the one where you had the blue cyborg lady? Because I played the first one, I don't remember that. Okay, that guy's not holding something in the air, but he is crying and ruining his date. Hey, Montezuma, good to see you in the Twitch chat. Xbox 360 controllers are similar to Xbox One X and Series XS. They don't work on other consoles. Yeah, I actually, before I started playing this game, I tried to see if, like, my Xbox 360 controller would work on the Xbox One S, and for some reason it won't. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll play this on my 360. Because I would have used, like, backwards compatibility to play it on Xbox One. They were her sister and brother. Oh, we'll see. Let's see. Thank you, say, no problem on it. Yeah, you watch what you want to watch. Twitch has got its own reasons, you know. I mean, they're both pretty good platforms for streaming these days. But chat, hope today you have all had a eventful day. Mine was pretty, like, nothing too crazy. Just finishing up, script writing. Did some leg day exercises, and that was about it. I gotta do some stuff soon though. I gotta like clean out a closet. Call my ISP to have them route a new wire into my place. And then prepare for Halloween. I gotta get like the final piece of my costume. The blue android lady is Mary. It's explained in later games. I mean, I only played the first one and that was enough for me, so I'll accept your explanation that the second and third one explained a lot of that. But yeah. Both use 2.4 GHz wireless transceivers, but the protocol stacks are different enough to not work together. Okay. I thought it was just like, yeah, we just want you to buy a new controller. We don't want you to use your old ones. Which is probably some part of it. Cleaning all the skeletons out? No, that's happened years ago. Ground those up, turn them into like food. But no, it's mainly a bunch of like PC component boxes that I never... Chat, for those of you who have ever built a PC before, please let me feel like I'm normal when I say you don't throw the boxes out, right? Even though you have no reason to keep them around. For some reason, when it comes to like buying PC parts, you always keep them damn boxes. You always do. I know I always have. Like I've got like boxes for PCs I don't even own anymore. I just never threw the boxes for the parts out. Please don't tell me that's just me. It does help a lot when you want to resell. I never resell PC parts, because usually by the time I'm done with it, they wouldn't really fetch much of a price. Outside of like maybe the GPU, you can still sell and make like a couple, like $100 or something off. That's about it.
Oh.
Built over 100 of them, including servers. So I might have a code for you, but I'm not sure. It's called Halloween and Ash versus Evil Dead. I'm good. I've actually got... Yeah, I'm not really feeling like, you know, Evil Dead games. They're not... I got one bought a few years ago, and it wasn't that great. Dartigan is in the future. I mean... I could be, depending on your time zone. I understand keeping boxes for memorabilia, but PC Bart Dartigan... I don't really keep them as memorabilia. I just, like, keep them because I feel like, okay, I need to keep this box because... Here's my logic for it, alright? Let me, like, stop this from playing. Here's my logic for why I've like, never really thrown away the PC part boxes. PC parts can be pricey, and sometimes you get one that, it doesn't work out of the box. So I'm always, like, paranoid that I'm going to buy a PC part. I'm going to, like, use it and it'll, like, work for a week and then it'll stop working. And I was like, oh, I better keep this box in case, like, the part breaks after, like, a month or so. That way I can return it easier. And then that never happens, and I just always kind of forget to throw away the box, and then, like, even when I, like, see the box in my closet, I'm like, I should throw that out. I don't really need that. And then I'll be like, yeah, you know what, I don't feel like doing it today. And then who knows, maybe it'll, like, break this week, even though it's well past the return policy time. What would be a good GPU to get? Well, I think they got the new GPUs from NVIDIA. It really depends on what you want. If you're, like, do what I do, stream and record footage and stuff for a living, you do need an NVIDIA card for that. Like, it just comes with a lot of advantages if you have an NVIDIA card, if you're streaming and recording and all that. So anything in the 4,000 or 3,000 range is probably good for you right now. They have a new one coming out in the 5,000 series, but that's probably going to be expensive. If you just plan to game on it, an AMD card is fine. I'm not sure what their more recent ones are called, though.
Oh.
D4 theme is a... I actually have the game D4, I've just never played it. That was like a game he never finished, though, wasn't it? Because it was meant to be like an Xbox One motion control game, and the Xbox killed that off before it even launched. You were making sense until you said you forgot about them, but hey, as long as you ain't hoarding... Yeah, I'm not hoarding. They're just like a couple boxes stacked in my closet that I don't use for anything. But gonna be using it soon, so gonna make some space. All depends on how much money you have and are willing to spend. Well, that's everything in life. That's kind of like a metric for a lot of things. You'll be buying a bunch of RTX 5090s or whatever they end up being called when they release. You're gonna be buying a bunch. I'm guessing you're reselling them. I mean, if you can even get a bunch, there's likely gonna be like limited to like one for every 5 customers who want one at launch, given NVIDIA's past track record. Never seen this game, looking forward to this, hope you have fun with this one. It's always a toss-up. Trust me, I played this yesterday. This game is like infamous for how... Do you know that movie The Room? Think of something like The Room plus Twin Peaks, and it's a Japanese horror game. And you'll get what this game is. It's just very, like, bizarre and, like, not human. Did you see Blooper Team is making another game already? Well, they're usually working on multiple games at once. So I haven't seen what it is they're working on. Probably another, like, Layers of Fear game or something. How are you, Dartigan? Ready to listen to the same 3 songs? Hey, I've come to like these tunes. Gonna put them on my Spotify. But yeah, I'm pretty good, Darkfire. How about yourself? Got a server to put them in? Oh, okay, that makes more sense if you're running your own server. Repurpose that part into a robot girlfriend. If only such things were possible. Dime 1,000. If only. If only we could make our waifus. Maybe one day. Would you doing everything wrong with Deadly Premonition? That's why I'm playing this, actually. I'm recording footage for it, so I can then make a video on it one day. I won't be making a video on it just yet. I am just playing through it now to have the footage for when I decide to. So it might come next year if I get an opportunity. What is your least and most favorite type of soda? Well, I'm currently drinking, my current drink of soda to go for is, Pepsi Zero, actually. If I'm gonna drink a soda, that's one I'll go for. Least favorite type of soda? I still don't think Dr. Pepper is actual soda. I'm sorry. Something's off with that drink. That feels like something that's like foisted on us, but it's like a government conspiracy, or it should be. Would the Sin video for this be main channel or Patreon? This would be main channel, since this game came out in 2005. Only stuff that goes up on the Patreon is for a classic sin is stuff they released before 2004 and DLC. So no, this would be a main channel video. Dr. Pepper is the worst. I don't like Dr. Pepper. Ginger ale's fine. Dr. Pepper, I don't know what that taste is though. It ain't a taste that you'll find in nature. Why do people hate? That's the thing. There are people who swear by Dr. Pepper, and there are people. It's either you. It's a very white and black soda choice. You either love it, or you consider it like the spawn of like a Lovecraftian like three-way. And you're like, no, I can't allow this in my household. You return with tacos? I need to get some Mexican food soon. We drink Dr. Pepper by the Sam's Club case, sir. Then you drink the Sam's Club version of Dr. Pepper. Are you serious? Are you trying to kill your family? I might have to call like social services on you if you have children and you're serving them like Sam's Club Dr. Pepper. That's like I hope your kids are calling them on you like, he's feeding us Sam's Club Dr. Pepper. Please, then help. I have a feeling that playing this game is the rough equivalent of playing LA Noire, but if Cole was on all the road trucks. I don't know. This guy is... The main character in this game is charming. He's actually more charming than Cole in a way. Cole is very down-to-earth and serious. Also, thank you for the 100 bits, Dr. Baby. This guy is just like, he's a Twin Peaks ripoff, but it kind of works in a video game. Dr. PP tastes like overly sweetened carbonated used tea bags. Cole is an asshole? Well, yes. Who's Cole? The main character from LA Noire. It's the origin of the line like, do you like to fuck young boys? That you hear on my channel all the time. This game is not for a sane gameplay. No, it is not. You play it because you want to have something to laugh at. Want beef in your taco? Well, I hope so. What supposed to go there? OJ had a pretty deadly premonition. He was alright in Naked Gun, alright? Just I never understand why Cole cheated on his wife. They didn't really go into it, he just did. He's like, I guess he just did. That's really it too. He's like, he saw this lady dancing, he's like, man, she's pretty. They didn't really develop either his wife at all. She's just like, bye honey. And that was it at the beginning of the game. So maybe she was just a bland person and he was trapped in a loveless relationship. Who is his wife? I don't know his wife's name. You only see her like once in the game, and like twice. I think you see her at his funeral as well. No spoilers, by the way. Also, thank you for the bits. It's so nice when you can say that for real. Tacos versus barbecue. Why must we choose between two good things that have yet to be corrupted by society? Let us not turn it into a battle. Both are nice. Is the Premonition really that deadly? I don't know. Does this game have a different name in Japan? I've always wondered that. Because it feels like the name that they just stuck on there because yeah, that'll work. I get the feeling in Japan it's probably something different. Anyone close to 5 million Moo coins? I don't know. There might be a few people that got a couple million. If they're not wasting them, that is. Which hopefully they are. Waste your Moo coin, Chad. You don't need it. Best way of making me send that Persona 5 video is by, becoming a patron, if you're not already. That's the way you get there quicker. We're actually at like 325 members on the Patreon right now, so we're making progress to the goal. I haven't played Dino Crisis in over 20 years. I am beyond hype, guys. Wait, did something get announced? Because I have not heard anything about a Dino Crisis remake. Haven't heard about it, and I keep telling you it's probably... Look, Capcom isn't going to make a dinosaur game after their current live service dinosaur game flopped hard. They're going to be wary of the dinosaur meme. Do I like Pringles? I don't really eat Pringles right now, but when I do want a chip, I sometimes go for them. Usually the pizza flavored ones. Or the barbecue flavored ones. But you know what? Their tagline is incorrect, because I can't stop after I popped. Don't necessarily need to go eating I gotta have some more Pringles. live service dino game. See, the fact that I can't even remember the name of it, but it's like they had like a live service game where you played as like people in robot suits fighting dinosaurs, and it kind of flopped. It was like out last year. I just forgot. It's just like completely forgettable. They should have just made the the Dino Crisis remake that everyone wanted instead of that. Look at that, chat. Do you see that name over there? That's how I used to spell Dartigan back before I turned it into a YouTube channel. I wanted it to be fancy, so it was like D space capital A. Resume, please.
Previously during the investigation.
These puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
Welcome to Greenvale. I'm the sheriff, George Woodman. Call me George.
There's definitely something in this town.
Real money? Is this like a horror Earthbound?
You feel it, Sam?
You know what?
Like
A little
coffee
bit.
warns me about
Didn't
it.
think of that before, but it kind of is. You do like, travel around a small town. Dart is a One Piece fan confirmed. Actually, I don't like One Piece at all. Better go strip down and get myself hot, steamy, and wet. Well, that's one way of talking about taking a shower. You know, this game actually would have worked really well as an RPG. Instead of a horror game. Yeah, I need to replenish my lollipops after I, used a bunch of them last night. Alright, we gotta, start, profiling the case, chat. Hey, George Lucas? Yes. Very busy. This is the densest video game we've ever made. Oh yeah, I can sleep. First, let's grab this. Looks like a key box is unlocked. Should we open it? Take the key to the engineering section. Well, I'm glad the vines moved out of the way so I can access the door. Yeah, time to rest in this dirty bed. I actually don't know what sleeping even does for me, because I don't feel like I need it for anything, but I guess if I get too hungry, I start, losing health. Kind of profile who in town has the darkest skin. There's only one black dude in this entire game, I think. Ow! That was cool to beam me in the head as soon as I left the door. I need to get away. This is a bad spot. Uh-oh. Riveting. You know what? Never fails to make me laugh. But, first, this man needs suckers. Let's see, how many suckers do I have? I got 5. Let's use up the suckers. Actually, those only give me hunger, not health. Kind of curious how those work together. I guess I gotta take one of these to heal. My ouchies. This game is creepy, was not expected. This game is not creepy at all. This game is a laugh riot. Poor taste, if you ask me. Like they had, couches set up just you know what? Casual, usually you don't think of, the ritual ceremony as, couch casual. So you just go sit back and, relax while you watch it. Usually you got to, wear a robe and be chanting along with the group. Alright, can't go up ladder yet, blocked by vines. Blurred movement caught me out again. Yeah, this is an Xbox 360 game, so that means they use motion blur on everything.
Call desk.
That does sound like something like, yo, this character might say too. Also, thank you for the 100 bits, Montezuma. Can I just kill you?
Bullseye. Great. Great. Shot.
You know, there's a universe chat where we never got Resident Evil 4, and this was the best we got out of like that kind of gameplay. Infinite ammo, yup, because that's a good thing. This game is like you would not want to like try to kill your way through this game using the melee weapons. And they didn't know how to balance it properly, so they just gave you infinite ammo. Can't keep this item anymore. I get it. Can you be?
Yes. Great.
Is this even sinnable? It is. Okay, I think they just keep spawning here. I get it, please. I've discovered something, Chad. If you shoot them through the banister... Okay, I thought it wasn't registering. Because he wasn't actually reacting when I shot him. I thought it was like giving me like a hit detection on him, but not actually like registering and him losing health. Okay, yeah, they just keep spawning here. Are the voices supposed to be this low? Yes, this is not me affecting the game in any way. That's just how they put them in. This was not made by professionals. This is made by people who like had a dream, but like no budget or technical ability. Oh, I thought that was a weird... Wow, this is the worst like camera I've seen for ever going down a ladder. Show me like the entire back of his head. Love this game. Did you make sure to get fast travel? Wait, you can get you have to get fast travel? I thought you always had to like just like drive everywhere.
Great. Amazing. Bullseye. Bullseye.
Do I remember Gumby? I remember not wanting to watch it as a little kid because I didn't like stop motion animation. So I remember seeing it on Nick Jr. and I would never watch it because this is, I thought it was gross looking, was how I would think of it. Good old beef tacos from food truck up the way, but damn, it was good. One of those is a taco night, wasn't it? Dude, you watch Nick Jr.? I don't watch Nick Jr. I'm talking about when I was like a wee little child of like 5 or 6, man. And like Gumby would be on from a time that I didn't want to watch it because I'd like, Gumby, I don't even know. Rusted all over. Won't budge without a good whacking. Any tools handy, Zach? Tell you what needs a good whacking. I was afraid of peak animation. That's it. I like this puzzle solving design though. Whack it. Just hit it until it works. What everyone needs is a good wank. I said I can tell you what needs a good whacking right now. And I let that stand because I didn't want to like answer it. Please, controller, stop. Like, yeah, when I was a child, like, stop motion animation just freaked me out. I didn't want to watch anything that was stop motion animated. It just didn't, it looked like a cartoon, it looked like a fake cartoon to me. So it was like, I don't want to watch it. Just didn't like it. You heard him, boys go. Well, I don't mind it now. I'm talking about when I was a child.
Yes. I shot. Bullseye. I shot.
Back from making my own dinner. Hey, congrats on that. Making your own food is nice, ain't it? Even if it doesn't turn out as tasting as well as you like. You know what? You're like, hey, I put the effort in. No idea what this machinery is for. We could climb over it, though. They did this thing again. Stop doing that. You realize how cliched that is to use that sound effect. You do that when you're making fun of horror these days. Huge upside down peace mark's been drawn on the steam engine tank. Any idea what it means, Zach? So, I need to like know what the WAV file is for that sound effect.
Amazing. Bullseye. Bullseye. I shot.
Oh, damn, girl.
Great. Amazing. Bullseye.
Didn't know she could lift me up like that. Kinda hot. Choco Mate, the dog, was a girl. Wait, what? That lady just choked me was a girl. Chad, how much you want to bet we never get an explanation for why there are like supernatural zombies in this town? They just are. I bet money that never gets explained.
Yes. I shot. Yes. Amazing.
It's not like, is it okay? Oh, I hear Babby. You know, ricochet sounds like that shouldn't be happening when I'm shooting a wooden box. Then again, I guess they use that sound effect back in Western, so maybe it would. Do I know how to code? No, I do know how to code. The only coding I've ever done was a little bit in Adobe After Effects to create that clock I used to use in my videos up in the corner, because I had to program that in and then like make it as a video that I could render out. That was pretty simple. A golf club. Can I not get over there? Okay, I can't get over there. Speaking of which, why no more clock on sim videos? It just, I wanted to clean up the visuals of the video and have less on screen. So that's why I got rid of the little black boxes in the top two corners and the clock, since it didn't really serve a purpose. It was just there for like, yo, hey, look how long this video is. Here's how long I talk for. So yeah, I was like, you know what, this isn't really serving any point, so I finally just excised it. And now the videos are nice and clean looking. I've considered even like making the captions like optional, so you could like, I upload the caption file to YouTube already. So I've considered like not putting the captions baking them into the video, but you can turn them on through YouTube's caption system. Just because, you know, some people would probably like it to be clean that way as well. This is where I came in. What's the next big release for you to stream? Life is Strange. There's a Call of Duty game and then Life is Strange. Technically, there's a Dragon Age game coming out, but I'm not even sure if I'm going to be playing that, because I don't really feel like playing a really big RPG right now. I think I just went the wrong way. And then in December, there's the Indiana Jones game. So I don't think we're getting the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake this year, so I don't have to worry about that. There's also an Alan Wake 2 DLC coming out at the end of this month. And there's also a VR game coming out this year but for the Metro series, but I'm not sure if I'll get to that when it comes out. So that's pretty much it. There's not really any big game left now that Silent Hill 2 is released, but a couple small ones here and there. What's a babby doing down here? God, this camera is like, he takes up so much of the screen I can't see anything. Oh, this feels very Silent Hill-ish in terms of looks, with a fixed camera angle and like a bloody toilet. Please tell me he reaches his arm into it. It's full of murky water, a sickly blackish red color. Flush. Never mind. Huh. Okay. Don't know what flushing had to do with that guy showing up, but sure.
It's like one of my Japanese animes.
Thank you for the bits, Lucky. What did I get out of the toilet? Nothing here of any interest. Flushing the toilet summoned the axe murderer. Why? Why would that be the thing that calls him? Someone flushed away my code red Mountain Dew, yo stockpile.
Yes. Amazing. Yes. Bullseye.
Is this the game's version of Pyramid Head? I guess. He's like, you know, we have Pyramid Head at home. Kind of deal. Making a fortune bottling up that Mountain Dew from the toilet. You have no idea how much it'd be worth in like 20 or 30 years. Have you seen all those millionaires made who hoarded all the Crystal Pepsi? Literally, fortunes were kept. Would you drink Crystal Pepsi? No. I mean, the only Crystal Pepsi you're gonna be getting is like, you know, decades old bottles of it. Probably gonna be very flat.
Bullseye. Amazing. Shot. Bullseye. Amazing.
They remind you of the Return, the Slab. Yeah, people were making that joke last night, actually. Climb up. Oh, a second. Can't get through this rubble. We'll have to find another way, Zach. Your mom says Pepsi tastes like rat piss. Well, I respectfully disagree with your mother. I mean, I only really like, you know, Pepsi Max, but you know what? In Diet Pepsi, I guess a little bit. And that's about it. Oh, there's someone beside me beating me. Beating me. Every soda is bad? I don't believe that. I mean, I clearly you don't want to drink too much like sugary stuff. That's definitely not good for you. But like just drinking like a soda every once in a while, come on now. I'm not gonna treat like drinking a soda like the same as like smoking a pack of cigarettes a day. Stop, stop, stop. Oh, stop. God, this controller's so busted. What if someone who smokes soda? Well, that's probably not that great for you. I'll change my stance on that one for you. How about that? Have you ever... tell me, have you ever... Chad, have any of you ever smelled boiling soda before? You probably never even thought of the idea, have you? That just shows you my experience dwarfs yours. Yeah, well, I've now introduced you to the concept of boiled soda. You're welcome. I had a friend in high school who swore up and down that soda tasted better if you boiled it and then like cooled it off afterward. And he tried to prove it to me. Let's just say I didn't want to touch that shit after smelling it boiling. Some light coming through between the lockers. Feel like peeking, Zach. I see nothing. Also, $5 super chat from Shehryar Hassan. I thought of boiling soda when a recipe called for baking soda. You know what? I can understand your reasoning there a little bit. Because, you know, you think that makes sense in your mind. I will do you one better. Have you ever tasted boiled soda? No, I've never. I had the opportunity, but I wasn't about to try. I feel like you probably don't want to heat treat your soda. I just wonder if there's like an entire group of people out there who regularly boil their soda and then like refrigerate it again. Do they think it makes it taste better? Because I guess it would get rid of some of the water in it and leave you with more of the syrup. Like, it would just like caramelize it and make it taste like shit. Alright. In we go. I swear to God, I hate the fact that he like, you know what? We're not gonna have red barrels be our explosive barrels. That way you never know. Kids these days love to breathe in nitrogen. Like, kids these days, like, yeah, I've seen their TikToks. Got people eating Tide Pods, like, you know, doing milk crate challenges. Apparently now the big thing is still water. Kids these days are frightened, terrified of still water, chat. Did you hear this? This is the new, like, TikTok horror meme. For a long time, it was like, don't go into the woods of Appalachia or something. Now it's like, hey, still water. Scary shit, right? They had the back rooms, and no, now it's all about, like, lifeless water. What still water? No, not steel as in S-T-E-A-L, but as in S-T-I-L-L. Still, like, water pond water. Just think of, like, water that ain't moving. Has some scum on it. That's apparently the scariest thing. I swear to God, look up still water TikTok meme. Looks like a normal gearbox. Whatever this is for, without it, it probably won't work. Now I have to go all the way back, don't I? Oh, combat zone. You know what? We're gonna use our machine gun for the first time. I don't think I get infinite ammo for it though. This fire rate is unspeakable for this kind of gun. Also, this magazine holds 150 bullets. Darts, the southern accent diphthongs, steel to steel. I mean, they sound the same to me. Wait, how are you supposed to pronounce them differently? Like steel, 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 steel. Is that how it is? Most insulting TikTok challenge is when they were licking doorknobs and handles during the fucking pandemic, or going into stores and licking ice cream. It's ruining perfectly good ice cream. You say steel, we say steel. That sounds like too complicated way of saying it. Just say steel. We have plenty of words that all sound the same, but are spelled differently. These tentacle sound effects just sound like a rubber band being stretched. For that, even that they couldn't do better. Yeah, you just put some olive oil on the rubber band and like stretch it a little bit.
Amazing. A shot. Yes. A shot. Yes.
Sounds like a point and click, but this would be better if it were. This was originally not gonna have combat in it. It was tacked on at the last minute, and this is why it looks really shit. Because it wasn't meant to be here. Nothing here of any interest to me. No, it's another toilet though. It's full of murky. Oh yeah, flush that shit. Flush that code red. I don't know why it's important, but it's what we're doing. Oh, there's a... There was medical supplies in this murky toilet. I'll take those nootropics. You pronounce it the same, just with each syllable separate. Lol, say it like you would say heal. Yeah, but I'd probably say that differently. Like for me, heal and heal as in like heal a wound sound exactly the same. You guys are making me feel self-conscious now. What you wanted? Well, this poor old southern kid to feel like he ain't saying words good? You know words so good, Mr. Dartigan. I know, just my way. My ways. When will you playing Metal Gear Solid Rising DLC? I'm not sure, but I definitely want to do that because I want to make a Sin video for the Patreon covering it next year. So I might be able to get to that either in November or December. Like the next DLC I plan to play is probably going to be the Mortal Kombat 1 DLC and the Alan Wake 2 DLC. So that'll probably come sometime after that. Or a toilets chat. You word better than a lot of us. I mean, I got a few skills here and there. It's charming. See, that's how you're supposed to see a chat. You're supposed to see my my differences as a strength. Like you're supposed to find the way I say melee adorable. Did you hear him say melee instead of melee? Weird as fuck, right? No, it's fucking cute. I actually don't know what the flares even do. I get all these items and they don't really seem to be useful in any way. Hey, I got a gearbox. Are you aware this game is about 20 hours to beat? Yes. That's pretty normal for like a game like this though. Hey, I put 4 hours into it last night. Tonight it'll be another 4, so it's almost halfway through. Nothing. Nothing. Oh, coffee. A lot of people talk about how bad the anonymity on the internet is, but I love it because it feels like I can be myself without being judged. I like anonymity on the internet as well. Just don't abuse it and use that to be. It's a people who use anonymity as a means of being a horrible person who are the ones who make it bad. There's like hiding behind being like anonymous to be like a total dipshit in a way that'd probably get them punched in the face if they were to do any of that in real life. Yeah, those assholes. Just ruin it for the rest of us. Lots of people using Twitter. It's like not just Twitter, let's be honest. Twitter is terrible in its own unique ways, but even when you don't have anonymity, you'll still see people being assholes. Just look at Facebook. Plenty of like people who are like, yo, using their picture and their real name, giving away where they live, and still being terrible there, but in different ways. But at least they're not cowardly. I don't like this conga line they got going. Speedrunner Dart will finish this in 15 hours. Well, I'm going through it pretty fast so far. Who knows? Those anonymous assholes deserve their heinous message to be. Yeah, I think the punishment if you're an asshole online is that your anonymity is like stripped of it and everyone knows exactly everything you've said. That feels like a fair punishment. Looks like I'm hate criming juggalos. You know what? Juggalos are good people. I would never do that to them. They get a bad rep because, you know, well, we all made fun of like Insane Clown Posse, but juggalos, good, decent folk. Motor for the elevator, it doesn't seem to be working. There's recess for fitting something in. And that's how you install an engine, everybody. They go in like Legos. And you thought it was complicated. You know, we're paying mechanics thousands of dollars for it. Feel shame. What on earth is a juggalo? People who like the Insane Clown Posse band. Which I once was a member of. The first CD I ever bought, I know a CD, right? Was the Insane Clown Posse Juggalo, like one of their albums. I don't know why. I think I heard like one song. I was like, oh, that sounds like me, and I got it and listened to it. And then I found out later on everyone thought they were terrible. That's been the story of my life, though. I'll like things everyone else like it, you know, doesn't like. When it comes to like music, like I said, my music tastes were like, you know what, this Limp Bizkit's pretty good. You think there should be a law that prohibits kids from using the internet? No. There's good, perfectly fine, exemplary uses of the internet for children. I don't think kids should be able to be having, like, social media accounts. That does seem like it's pretty nasty to have, like, kids on social media too much. But the thing is, parents should not be letting their kids be, like, babysit by social media either. You need to be spending time with your kids if you have them, and letting them, like, spend time with other real human children and people as well, their own age. Out and about, not just like sitting all day on Minecraft or TikTok or anything else like that. That's not good for anyone, including adults. But children are really susceptible to it. Turn on button. I've never seen a lumber yard that's multi-story and has elevators, by the way. What kind of lumber yard is this? Sounds like something is tangled up somewhere. Huh? Seems like a good way of losing an arm. You know, that's what you usually pull out of your vacuum cleaner. Damaged red hair, not an elevator shaft. We're not gonna profile right now. We'll wait till we get all of them. That was causing the elevator to be stuck? You're leaving to get some milk? Hey, enjoy your milk, man. Alright, two of them again. We're gonna go with the submachine gun. How many stories is this lumber yard again? I think we've gone up like 50 floors. A skyscraper lumber yard, Chad. Wood is very important to this community. The lifeblood. Still waiting on Dad to bring back milk. It's been a year. Look, he's getting the good stuff, you know? It's like ultra pasteurized, multi-filtered. It'll be worth the wait. Looks like the power is out. We'll need to restore power to move this elevator, Zach. That's what I just did. Misspelled juggalo, and now I know what a gigolo is. That's kind of like where they just borrowed the name from. But, so yeah, yesterday, actually, I mentioned this yesterday, but you guys know there's another game that predates this game that's kind of similar to it. It's called Mizurna Falls. It was actually released, it was like an open world game that was released on the PlayStation 1 of all things. And it was also a Japanese attempt at making a, like, Twin Peaks game. I don't know if it's any good or not, and it was only, like, released in Japan, so you can only, like, play it in English using, like, a fan mod. But I might check it out at some point. The motor looks intact. It might have move again, providing we restore the power. Am I bilingual? I speak English and fucking English, so yes. But no, I only speak English. Yes, but no. Favorite way of answering any question. Alright, do we go through door or do we go down hallway? Okay, hallway is money. French and English? Well, I know a few words here and there. But yeah. I can speak French. Fuck you does sound very French, doesn't it? You send a game for answering you this way? I mean, yes. I acknowledge that I sometimes make hypocritical statements. For the hilarity of it.
Amazing. Amazing. Great. Nice shot. Amazing.
Chat, you want to do a Rorschach test? Because this game's graphics are so muddy, it's possible to use the textures. What do you see in this image right here, chat? What do you see right here? This will let me like know your psychology. See, I see someone says a threesome. Another one says stitches. Someone else says a guy with a mouth sewn shut. You see, a chat lost the game. You can't lose at Rorschach. You see trash. 3 people walking. The number 3. Dart should play the typing dead. Oh, you mean I know about that game. 3 dudes fishing on a lake. You know what? These are all solid answers. I'm actually impressed, chat. See 3 dead people. You know what I see, chat? I see like 3 badly written letter I, lowercase i's. That got smudged. Because you got the 3 little dots on top and there's like 3 eyes. It's loss, is it? It's trauma with happy balloons and multicolored writing. There are no handprints around the part where the doorknob should be. Somewhat weird design, it seems. Oh, that ain't gonna work there. How do you feel about not owning your digital copies of your games? I kind of like, stopped buying a lot of hardware, like, discs a long time ago. So I don't know. I was fine buying digital copies of games back before we knew all that. I'm a little more anxious on it now, but I already have too big of a digital collection of games to worry about it or like spend too much time worrying over it. But yeah, if it ever like, comes to pass that Steam shuts down, then yeah, I'm gonna be very big mad. But sadly, I don't even know if like the next generation of consoles will even like, focus much on like buying discs. Since you finally learned how to record your Xbox 360, you should finally play as yours. I mean, it could, yeah. I finally fixed that issue of why it wasn't like picking up audio. But yeah, I'm not really looking forward to play Azura's Wrath at this moment in time. Actually, the Xbox 360 game I'm thinking of playing and streaming is, what was that game made by Obsidian that's like a spy Mass Effect game? It's almost like that. It's like really popular. Well, it wasn't really popular. It's like cult classic. Alpha Protocol, I think it's called. But it's like the spy role-playing game. Because I do own that game. And I just never have managed to play it. Hey Chad, do you remember when we heard a baby crying earlier in this game and that didn't lead to anything? Like there was no baby whatsoever? What was that all about? prefer physical copies. I think physical copies were really good when they came with manuals and stuff. Once they stopped coming with manuals, I kind of like lost interest in buying hardware, like, you know, discs or whatever. The manual was part of it, you know. Or like a good map that came in it. Would my Metal Gear Solid 2 and Final Fantasy X videos be on classic sins if you did them now? If I did them now, yes, if I were sticking to the rules for them, because those came out before 2004. But thankfully, I did all those before I created the Patreon. I don't know why I said thankfully there. It's like, but, you know, fortunately for you, you got the paper accent. No. I didn't, but, yeah. Going forward, though, any game, it's like, with maybe, like, 1 or 2 exceptions, if it released before 2004, it'll be a classic sin. But yeah, that's why you should get in the Patreon, chat. Good stuff on there already. I should have, like, a dozen exclusive videos by the end of the year for it. Along with other stuff that goes up on it. Like my little podcast. I'm thinking of commissioning some art that I'll put onto it for, like, for users to grab. Like, hey, you want this? Here's the Goon Guild, like, official art. Along with a few other things. Have I sent Resident Evil Dead Aim yet? No. I don't know. I don't think I will be sending that either.
Amazing.
That's the light gun game, isn't it?
Amazing. Amazing. Amazing.
That Patreon? Hey, Patreon's doing pretty well. It recently crossed over, like, making $1,000 a month and has, like, 325 paid users on it. So, pretty much hitting my current, you know, like, goals anyways. We might be able to get to, like, 500 halfway to, like, the 1,000 member goal by the 1 year mark. So, pretty solid. And then, hey, if I ever get to 1,000 members, then I have to send, you know, Persona 5. Don't you want that, chat? Don't you want to make me truly suffer? Here's how you do it. Dead Aim takes about 2 hours to beat, so you might try. I mean, I've heard it's terrible, though. It's like Resident Evil on a boat, again. How many consoles do you have? I'm guessing you have a PS2. Actually, I only have Xbox 360, an Xbox One, then I got a PS4, a PS5, a Nintendo Switch, and a Steam Deck. That's all the consoles I actually currently own. Frank that soldier bull. I'm never gonna get tired of, like, making that joke when them just, like, when they greet you by going, yo.
Great. Bullseye.
No Pakistani GameCube? Well, yeah, I got that too. I do have the Pakistani GameCube. Thank you for reminding me. Riveting gunplay, by the way. You want the KFC console? I don't think they make that anymore, do they? That's just like a one-time thing. Also, another console I own is a Super Nintendo Mini. I did buy that. If that counts as a console. Locked with a padlock. I should be able to break it with them. Okay, I gotcha. Shoot the door. Pakistani GameCube. Oh, it's just a console I own that can play a lot of old classic, you know, games. What is this timer? Can I see your comments? No. Would I have died if I not did that? That was so unclear that was like a death room. Hand on the floor, shaped like those on the door. You got the doorknob. I don't know if I call that a knob, but alright. Alright. Yeah, I guess we gotta go all the way back now, go through door, and then turn power on to elevator, go up another floor of this multi-story, freaking, you know, lumber mill. You've got knob. You've been knobbed. Bro, I was getting in some intense knob last night. Can we make this a new saying for, like, you know, dude bros? Dude, her knob game was on point. I've never gotten such good knob before. I can see this working. You're worried about the upcoming election? A lot of people are, but you know what? Just go out and vote, do your best. Do your best. Alright? Getting some mad knob. Dude, there's so much knob to be given. I feel like I'm just killing a bunch of, like, trailer park people based on how everyone's here's dressing. Knob backwards is bonk. Coincidence? I think not. I mean, hey. You've landed on a deep mystery there. In the words of Riley Reid, pizza dead ass. Did she actually say that, or was that just the title of the video? Usually, like, the only thing I could quote Riley Reid would be a gluck, 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 gluck. I'm sorry, I impressed myself with my own joke. You know what, give that knob some knob. We'll need a little handshake to open the door. Get it off. Wait, I don't... Well, get it off. Okay, never mind. Too dirty-minded tonight. Wait, we did all that for a fingernail? We'll wait for, like, the final profiling. Okay, can I actually get through the door now? And tell you dudes, go to the abandoned wood chip mill outside the town. Intense knob action. Chat, I miss my calling as a dude bro. Why was I not, like, born to be dude bro? I could have been playing, like, nothing but Call of Duty. You know what? I could have been there. That could have been me. Could have been playing Madden, Call of Duty, drinking with the bros on the weekend, getting mad knob. Could be wearing a sports jersey right about now and my hat backwards. Dart's delivery reminds you of Paul Harvey? Really, Paul Harvey? Wait, was he the radio guy? Like, let me tell you the rest of the story. I remember my grandpa listening to that guy. Well, so I'm the Paul Harvey who just swears a lot. You were a frat bro, it wasn't worth it. What did you lose in the frat bro life?
Huh?
Creepy. He just ignored us. I'm Dart Harvey. That's the rest of the story. Apparently that guy was like massively popular on the radio, wasn't he? Even though I'm pretty sure everything he said was like made up. How could you have that many life tales that like do years of radio shows? Gotta head out for a bit. Hey, we'll see you when you get back, Bird Wizard. Oh, he ran from me. You're surprised by the next COD as the villain turns out to be Russian, then perhaps you're a dude, bro. Russian or some other, like, yo, usually they go with, like, oh, it's like some, since they don't want to be insulting the Russia, they usually make them, like, a hardcore Russian nationalist, but now I think that actually would, like, more fitting. Since that's what it's full of. Our current reality one is where, like, the villains of Call of Duty actually took over Russia. What's up, Dex? Dex has been in a very playful mood today. She's wanted to play all day long. Might have been that CBD oil I put in her food. I'm not sure. Oh, ow. Didn't know that room was full of explosives. I want to get back to the goofy cutscenes, and you know what? Here's a nice turkey sandwich in a Neo locker. Ugh. Lettuce ain't supposed to be purple, is it? Well, I guess some of them are. Nationally unaffiliated, but a Russian accent, huh? At least you have Tears of the Kingdom OST for my collection. Oh, did you get it on vinyl, though? Chad, if your music ain't on vinyl, do you even own it? Turn around. A valve for controlling the steam engine. It's worn and could crack quite easily. Might not be safe to touch it. God, this is just going on forever in this place. Are we balling or are we faded? We're both. Both are being achieved. But look at you using your Zoomer lingo, trying to confuse us. Don't make me pull out my skibbities and my Rizzlers. I got them in stock. Vinyl, no thanks. Hey, your loss. You feel classy when you put a vinyl on, you know? I'm pretty sure I hit the button to evade. No. He says he runs away. Thank you, I guess. Terrifying. What posters do I have? I actually have 0 posters. I'm not a poster guy. I never was. You survived the Jawa. He's a very tall Jawa. Man, it'd be nice to have a map to tell me where I'm going right now. Don't crash out. No, I'm good. Ain't going nowhere. Oh, excuse me. Focus on vinyl really sounds like a dude bro thing, like the people who prefer to make ice spheres instead of ice cubes. I have an ice machine that just makes like ice, the thimbles actually. So I'm above, a few steps above all of you. But yeah, I'm not like, I just like making jokes about vinyl because that's what I've got a small vinyl collection, but if you want to, you know, buy your music digitally, be my guest. Be my guest. I just like that vinyl, you know, comes with a bunch of like, you know, inserts that are pretty nice and some, you know, album art to go along with it. Yeah, it's pretty good. And it feels like actually doing something, like you're not just like clicking a button. That's the reason I think analog is like, some people like analog, because it feels like you're doing more to like make something happen. Back to work. Hey, Paulie, have a good day, man. Thanks for checking out the stream tonight. When we get your bougie... I'm not bougie. I don't make enough money to be bougie. I resent that. That's something someone bougie would say. What else is something someone bougie would say? I feel like someone who's bougie is going to be talking about like their lawyer and like all their vacations they're taking. I can't even store this in my in my toolbox anymore. All right, fine. Don't need another bar. Hugs for everyone in chat going through tough times. Hey, same goes here. Here's some like soothing, like humming for those of you having a bad day. You're now healed. Okay, where are we going? That seems important. Is that Amazing Grace? It's like the only thing I knew how to hum off the top of my head. Probably shouldn't try to get in here. Why not? You walk through every other door. Play video games for work is something someone bougie would say. I mean, that's just like the reality of my life, though. I like have a skill. I feel like you're making up rules. It is also something someone bougie does. Only bougie people make up rules for thee. What's the news with Halo? The only thing I know about that is like they changed the name of the Halo studio from 343 to Halo Studios. Dex, what do you... Dex, I can't play with you right now. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. I've played with you all day. Let me think about that for a minute. White noise on the TV. Who turned it on, I wonder? Oh, this is like an equipment room, I see. I will take item out, please. Okay, can I take a specific amount of bullets? No? Okay. Okay, I don't need this knife, so that can go in there. Okay, I guess I got full amount of like bullets, so I guess I can't hold anymore. So 12 gauge shotgun. We only got 28 rounds for that, but I don't even have a shotgun yet. Attack defeat. She's done that already today. Don't give her ideas. What graphics card does Dart have in his computer? I remember it's a 40s. I have a 4080. You can actually find my PC specs on Twitch by scrolling down below. You'll see a section for it. What ducks? No? Okay. You don't follow people that don't let me contribute to them? What does that mean? Wait, you were at the door? Explosive. Look at those game physics. I'm actually a little impressed. How much did my graphics card cost? I think when I bought this card, it was like $1,000 or so. The 4000 series was not cheap, sadly. In fact, there'll probably never be cheap NVIDIA GPUs ever again. You're all moving together? Everybody's moving, huh? Hey, can you, like, get out of the way of the door? Blocked from the outside, we could take a peek through the window here. Oh, that's some low-res shit happening right now. Oh, this is tank the frame rate. Hide quickly. Oh, this is some garbage frame. And I like they thought this was so important they reduced the frame rate to like 15 frames per second. Hope he doesn't check under the desk. Halo Spartans take their helmets off pretty much often in game. Yeah, but Master Chief doesn't. The entire point of Master Chief is that he's like the player. Oh shit. And so he's supposed to like just be you. So that's why he doesn't take the helmet off, so you can actually like kind of imprint yourself onto him. This is really going on, ain't it? I mean, he'd have to know I'm in here. He literally knows there's no way out of this room. So why would he ever give up the search? Can I shoot the guy? Apparently not. But he threw with the axe, but he's got another axe in his hand. How did he do that? Is it like the one from like God of War that returns to him?
Zach, this is a waste of time. Let's go.
You tell me that after I spent a goddamn hour doing it. Gotta love LA. Something going on in LA. Just someone screaming fuck you at the top of their lungs outside. Oof. Hope everything's alright. Got hit by a prank streamer. They yelled at me and totally freaked me out. I can see how that'd be kind of upsetting. Oh. Hopefully they never put it online. But then again, if they did, it'd just be on TikTok where like where they'll probably just get buried and no one will ever watch it because there's like a million of those. I had a teacher that called me Shakira. Is there a reason she called you that? Thinks you dipped when you were checking the lockers. I just snuck past him, huh? Johnny Somali about to get expatriated into international waters. Well, I thought he was like locked up in Japan for what he was doing. They let him go? And now I gotta go all the way back to that stupid elevator. Oh, we're not done? Oh, fuck, I gotta run by pressing the, what the fuck? Running instead of, like, using the analog stick to go in this direction, I have to waggle the stick. Why am I pushing this? I'm glad he's waiting. He's like, yeah. Fuck your box. Looks like I can move this. It's up to you, Zach. Just go around it. This is so stupid. This is so dumb. I'm really this L stick is not gonna survive this playthrough. It was already busted before this, but now I gotta do this gameplay, by the way. An action roll. We again it. But I was running. Yeah, open it gently. I hit the button to evade the steam. Oh god, this is torture. threw me into the steam. I should be dead. Did I do it? Is my L stick still working? So random it turned into Temple Run. You never know what you're gonna get with this game, chat. There's no way of knowing. Because they didn't know what they were making. How could you know what you're gonna get if they didn't know what they were gonna develop? Mission accomplished. Good work. I think. I'm not entirely sure if I did that correctly. Maybe dying was the point. Also, Montezuma, thank you for the 100 bits, dude. Now you were the woman? Right, are we almost done with this, like, multi-story, goddamn high-tech lumber mill? How exactly are you traveling out of this hell world? We're not even in a hell world, we're just in a lumber mill. Wait, we're going down now? We're going further up. Oh, man. But like I said, none of this will matter. We won't mention that we killed a bunch of zombies and got chased by an axe murderer in this place to our partners outside. It's like it didn't even happen. Because it wasn't technically in the game originally. When they were developing it. They added it in last minute. So they said they'll pretend none of this actually happens. Christ. On a fucking cross. Can you shoot at him, York? Oh, fuck. They had an RB? I wasn't prepared for that. They haven't done an RB quick time selecting it. Is this a David Cage game? No, this is a Japanese David Cage, kind of sweary. Our bumper this time. Attack. I mean, we are looking for a serial killer. You would think this would be suspect numero uno, however you say that. You got what looks like a piece of pizza, but it's actually a piece of torn raincoat. Activate the brain worms. This is what it's like. Whoa. Kinky. Into some real SNN shit here, huh? Did they ever explain what the fuck is going on with this investigation stuff? I assume so, yes. Oh, that's like a rocker dude pinning her. What the hell?
That's all the information we need, Zach.
But you imagined all
Let's
of
go
it.
back and show them what we found.
He literally just imagines the evidence, like, yep, case is getting closer to being solved. Is he psychic? No, I don't think he is. He's just putting it all together in his brain space. Are you gonna play the sequel to this game? I've heard that game is like, not only is it bad, it's also not even up to like this one's like weird nature. It's just like generally bad. So I don't know. Maybe. And my Xbox 360 is making noise over there, chat. It's a chugging.
Have you seen any of these things before?
Hair?
No, not that I know of. But that raincoat is a little odd.
Odd. In a town where it rains so much?
Well, the people here rarely go out in the rain. I moved here during high school, and I never really understood why. Can you shed some light on this, George?
Oh, well, there's an old story, folklore. It's a fairy tale to me. Something about a killer in a raincoat who appears on rainy nights. A vicious killer in a bright red raincoat. Yeah, that was it. Just a foolish piece of superstition. A rubbish story someone made up. Not many people still believe it.
This guy, this sheriff gets so many ass shots, chat. It's incredible.
Most of the shops still close up when it rains. School's out too.
He's like, let the camera stare.
And since there's no reason to go out, not many people ever wear raincoats.
And now the raincoat killer has leapt out from his picture book.
What is
by
this,
the way,
California?
would you
Where?
two
Well, this
kindly
place
show
is
me
in
your
Washington
backs?
State.
Our backs? Is this related to the case?
The person with the upside-down peace mark in that photo we found. He's our killer.
And what makes you so sure about that?
Got a
Zach
tattoo
and I
on his
saw
back.
him kill Anna in the lumber mill. He killed her. Right in there. Oh, one thing. Please don't ask me about Zach. That's
Don't
a
ask me about my
private
delusions.
matter.
Anyway, by showing me your backs, we can clear up most of my concerns about you. Isn't that for the best? You do want to remove yourselves from the suspect list.
This sounds like very
It will make things a
inappropriate
lot
behavior.
This is
Take your
insane.
clothes off so I can
methods
see
are
your
rude,
naked back.
insulting, and out of the question. And Emily is a female officer. Forcing her to show you her back is harassment. I don't care if you are FBI or not. You are out of line.
I'm glad someone said it.
George, it's okay. Let's just show him and get it over with.
Emily, are you crazy?
Look, we flash our backs and he'll start trusting us a little more. Right? Agent York?
The lighting is a little strong, I think. Can you turn on dark mode for your back, please?
Are you satisfied now?
I literally
Yes.
can't see if you got a tattoo or not.
Now you, George.
Yeah, okay. I can't refuse it now, can I? But don't expect to get your way all the time, Agent Morgan.
George!
Oof.
What are these scars?
Just like your Mr. Zach. Something private. I don't have to tell you about it.
I mean, I can
Of
theorize.
Just like Zach. We can understand that, right?
This is a very sexual game. A little bit, yeah.
Anyway, this will make things a lot easier from now on. I'm glad to say you're both pretty much off the hook. Thank you for your cooperation.
Yes,
If
play the
anyone
funny
is
music.
suspicious around here, it's him. He's the most suspicious.
No, I don't think so. But he certainly is the most irritating.
We've studied the crime scene. You know what we have to do next, Zach.
George, can we arrange to have the townfolk gather in one place? There are some things I want to address with the
You wish
townfolk.
Montezuma was here. He's actually over in Twitch
Very
chat
well.
tonight.
I'll arrange to have as many
Just
as
switching
possible
things up,
gather
you
in the
see.
community center tomorrow.
Thank you, George.
That felt like the end of like a really bad episode of a sitcom with that music playing. You don't like to show your bare back to people? Weirdly enough, I don't have a problem with that, but there was for a long time when I was a kid, I didn't like ever having my shirt off because my skin always felt itchy if I didn't have a shirt on. I just like, for some reason, if I was like didn't have a shirt on, I'd be like itchy as crazy.
Everyone.
Ah, Thomas. Agent Morgan, it's past 2100. Let's meet up again at the community.
What made you want to pick the name Dartigan for my channel? I'd already actually come up with the name years before when I was trying to write a character for a live-action web series
Suggest the same thing.
who was going to be like this
I'll
like
make arrangements for people to gather.
neurotic,
between 1500
indie
and
film director.
1700.
And
I'll try
the
and get as
name
many people as I
Dartigan
can
came
to
about
come,
from the
so
name
don't be
D'Artagnan,
late.
but
Okay,
I
don't be
decided I
late.
basically accidentally misspelled it and misspoke it as Dartigan because
The
French
community
spelling and all.
center's on the south side.
And eventually I
I've
just came to
marked it
like
on
it
your
more
map.
than like the actual
Thanks,
way of
Thomas.
saying D'Artagnan.
Well then, see you tomorrow.
Dart's rich? I am not. It was going to be done on like practically no budget with my friends playing actors. I did film a little bit of test footage, and that was as far as I got. Then I realized this is way too big of an undertaking. Oh man, we gotta get back to the hotel. It is late. I think it's where I'm going. Where am I going actually? What did he say? What about my name? I was just telling people where it came from. Actually, where am I? It doesn't actually tell me where it wants me to go right now. Community Center, Mercury Theater. Okay, need to talk to the townsfolk at the town meeting. Okay. Down here. Alright. So how do I get from where I am to that? Okay, that seems like it's a pretty easy drive. Go to George's house, it will give you a side quest. Trust me, this is I don't even know where George's house is. Gee's house. I wish I could like put like a thing on the screen. Muses Gallery, Harry's Mansion, Greenville Sheriff's Department, Galaxy of Terror. How strict is the time schedule in this game? If you like miss something, is your run over for the game? The Milk Barn, Sweary 65. Isaac Ingram and Richard's house, Went's house, Panda Bear, George's house. Yes, go to George's house. Give you a side quest. I mean, like I said, it might be a little. I don't know how to get there. I don't really want to spend too much time doing a bunch of side quests in this game, if I'm being honest. The Dex worm returns. Oh, I see what you're doing there. I don't blame you. Octopus emote has been a thing on Twitch for a long time.
Well, I guess we're done.
Oh yeah, let's take a different car because this one's about out of gas. You just have to wait for like the next day?
Is there something here that you want to check out? We need to be at the community center by 1500 today. Just think of talking.
But isn't it like 2100 right now?
Zach?
It's like past 1500?
It's going to get fun.
So I can't even go to that right now? So I guess now is the time when you do. That's why the icon isn't red. Because you can do like side stuff now. George's quest is really short, like 2 minutes. I mean, if I can find it. It's not easy to find anything in this game. They don't let you zoom the map out nearly far enough. Wait, where am I going? It's like the ocean, or like the lake. Can you toggle out of... Oh yeah, that, but the map is what I'm saying is hard to like actually like... You can't really see much of the map at any given time. So it's kind of hard to plot you around. What's up? Hey, Nayasis, how you doing, man? It's certain to make at least 100 US dollars. What is this business opportunity?
Speaking of 80s movies, one jewel in the rough springs to mind. Deadly Spawn. Do you remember that one, Zach? Back in '83. Directed by Douglas McKim. Right. It was filmed pretty cheap, but still, it was pretty good.
This guy's a movie buff,
monster design with the mouth crammed full of teeth. I loved it. So many delicious B-movie cliches. Did you know that they made a sequel? But I never got to see the sequel. The rental store didn't have it for some reason. They said the staff for the sequel was totally different from the original. Wonder how the sequel turned out. You know, the monster in that one responded to sound. Wait, Zach. Sounds a lot like the movie Tremors.
Hey, I've seen that one.
I think that one was back in '89, directed by Ron Underwood. Now that was a great role for Kevin Bacon. Masterpiece. Zach, that one had sequels like crazy. I remember there was a fourth one. I've only seen the first one.
Hello, S'more. He's reading the IMDb page right now. I think the first thing I need to do is go back to like my hotel and get some food and sleep. And then I can like do some stuff. But to find where that is, it's not easy. No, stop. Let's see. Town over here. That's the place I gotta go, but it's not the right time yet, I think. Who's Zach? I don't know yet, actually. There's just someone he talks to. It's the hospital. Oh, I'm begging you, let me zoom the camera out more. Is this? Where's my damn hotel? Where is it? That's where I just came from. Where it's. Moyer, no, that's where I'm at. This came from. That's the lumber yard. Electrical substation. That'll probably be a level later on. Jesus Christ, how could you design a map this bad? Lucia's house, even once I find it, I'm not gonna be able to remember the pathway there. Muse's gallery. Like, why even let me zoom in? I don't need to zoom in ever. There's nothing really to see by increasing the detail. I can't seem to, like, find my hotel room, chat. It's like, yeah, I know it's way out there, but I can't recall where it's at. I don't really know what these dog bones on the map mean either. Is that Becky's house? Nope. To the right, I'll find it eventually. This is like what it's like to play GeoGuessr in a video game. That's nothing. Does Dex like boxes? No. She's never really had, like, any particular attachment to them that I know of or remember. Is that community? That's a community center. This is back. Okay, this is. Oh. I know it's gonna be somewhere near the town because that's where I drove to the first location. By the hospital? That's the hospital right there, but there's something near it. And this road just goes up. Oh god. Maybe it doesn't exist anymore. Just looked it up. Just south. Thing is, this map keeps switching direction. Okay, north. Okay, north is like to my. Like this direction is north right now. I'm not sure why that isn't pointing straight up. So like south is like down here. That's the community center. Wait, the community center isn't the same thing as like no, it's a theater, so it wouldn't be the same thing. Holy god. I've never encountered a map this horrible. Okay, that might be it. That's the lumber mill. Follow road along water. I'm sorry, but these directions ain't helping. There's multiple of those. Harry's mansion, Harry Stewart. Okay, that's the rich guy's mansion. Go to hospital. I just came from the hospital. It didn't help any. Spruce. Power substation. Right, that's the hospital right there. So, alright, follow the water. Okay, there it is. I feel like I went over that several times. Alright, so we need to get there. So I can, like, sleep and eat. So where am I again? Alright, so we just go up. Take a left. Cut across town. And down this way. Or, like, take the right. Alright, not too complex to get there now. They really did let you... Well, I don't know why. I think they're going to change it now, but I don't know why they didn't think to just let you zoom out and see the entire map. It's such a, like, a simple, like, quality of life thing. But anyways, we're on our way now. What does the map toggle do? I don't know, actually. They fixed it in the new release. I'm sure. What you mean the director's cut? Yeah, unfortunately, I have the original OG release, so I'm playing it as Swery intended. Streamer energy. I got my diet soda next to me. I ain't dying. What video game character is literally you? I don't know. Have you ever determined which one is you himself? I don't think I've ever said down like, you know what, this character really represents me. Because it's usually not going to be true. It's always going to be something like uber positive for yourself. This is going to be a little bit of wish fulfillment. Right, alright, so we just take left, and then a right, and then a left. Left, right, left. God, fuck, this kind of... Well, the time limit is actually, like, not until the next day, so we're good. That's why I'm gonna go, like, sleep and eat to get, like, this character's, like, health recharged. Lost a lot in that last level, you know. He cooks, he glasses, he's classy, he's smart, he's calm, he's supportive, he only blind when glasses off. Which video game character are we talking about? Sounds like it could be a Persona character. Oh no, it's a the Final Fantasy guy. I think it's this, right? Yeah. You gotta be careful, this car has health too, not just gasoline. I've noticed you can't actually, like, fill up your gas tank in this game. You just gotta take a different car. Like, there is no refilling the tank. You just grab a different police car. It's parked somewhere in town. What's that sparkly thing over there? Peek into someone's window. You freak. And it doesn't serve me any good. It's an empty room. This guy wearing a poncho? Yes, he is. Doesn't want to get a suit wet, you know? You asked a question, is it gas or electric? This is gas. I mean, it's got a gas symbol there. Oh, there is a gas station. They fill it up, wash it, repairs, and there are 2 people there who give you quests, really. I don't see the point of doing side quests in a game like this. It's not an RPG where you're leveling up. He still thinks we talk about him. Well, I assume anyone chatting in my chat is at least trying to, like, have a conversation with me. Even if they don't at me. Hello, Polly.
Oh, hi.
Rain at this time of night is a little scary, isn't it? Reminds me of back when I was still a little child and I couldn't sleep. Rain at night is never a good thing, especially in a town like this. Oh my, I know it's getting pretty late, but you shouldn't say things like that. I'm a lady, you know. Sorry, Polly. Oh, Mr. Morgan, you are so silly. You enjoy making fun of me. Zach, he isn't doing this on purpose, is she? Where was my room again? Oh, so they do have a full map. They just don't let me see it when I click on the game in the game. You motherfuckers. That's all I want is to, like, you'll have that accessible. You know, I don't think I actually need to find my exact room, or they can just go in any open room. Have ourselves a shave and a shower, shall we? Taking a shower might help you clear up your thoughts, Zach. Well, yeah, but it never lets me take a shower, though. All I can do is shave. Where's the iconic whistle song? It's stuck in my head. We've heard that several times already. You'll hear it several times more. What is this game? This is Deadly Premonition, legendary, like, shit post of a horror game. That, you know what, has a cult following. Right. Let us sleep. Sleep, 6 hours. Oh, we hungry. Better get something to eat soon, Zach. Are we the cult? We all... Yes. I'm just gonna always answer that in the affirmative. Real men don't shower. Yo, bold claim there. Have you put it into practice yet? Did it raise your T levels? Yo, get back to me on how that experiment goes. I haven't showered in over 3 years and I still get pulled plenty of women. They love it. Say it's manly. Let's see how that goes for you. Can I get, like, free food in the cafeteria, perhaps? I can get it out of the vending machines. I can buy crackers or lollipops. Hey, where's the continent? Yeah, give me that continental. Gotta see my lucky number for the day. Unpredictable lies ahead today. Lucky place, train station. I don't know if this matters whatsoever.
Unpredictable life is a wonderful thing. Cases may come flooding in like passengers at rush hour. White, is it?
hair of one of my coworkers turned completely white overnight due to stress once. Relaxing might be a good idea.
No, we're good. Enough coffee. This is a horror game. There's like zero... We just did an entire segment in a lumber mill where we were fighting zombies that you'll quote Soldier Boy at you. Just so you're aware how wrong you are. Guy only wants to eat junk food. He will not eat the chaturi. Alright, I guess we just had to eat stuff from our inventory. I've gotten plenty of those delicious looking ham sandwiches, so maybe I'll have one of those. Have yourself a turkey sandwich. Or smoked salmon, perhaps. Yeah, we'll have the turkey. Look at that. Mmm, delicious. You mean charcuterie? Look, I can't pronounce it properly. Don't give me chuff over this. There's some words that are just hard for me to say. You say this Zack is fair? I mean, this game literally had the same, had a character doing the same exact squats that Zack does in FF7. Alright. I think we will... I'm not sure. So we could go to where we need to go. I don't think it'll let us in there until the time. Oh yeah, if you drive at night, this happens. Forgot about this. You can like enter like the hell world by just going out at night. This is more like the Link, the Blood Moon Rises kind of situation. Wait, no, I want a car with fresh gas. Didn't realize the Silent Hill other way. Yeah, in this world, in this town, just going outside in the rain at night enters the hell world. Simple as that. Alright, let's chart our course here. Back here is town. So yeah, you can like the toggle thing just like cycles through locations, but I wish they'd like just let you put like a marker on the map. Side mission. What? I don't think I can do this George side mission yet. Maybe I can Forrest Case and I can move Tom McClane and Wyatt. Yeah, I didn't see it on the list. And again, there's so many. I don't want to do all these. There's like 50 or some goddamn... No, we're good. We're just gonna go where we're supposed to go. Which is over here, maybe? Man, if they would just keep the map facing north, that'd also help a lot. I don't know if I can go here early and it'll matter, but we'll try it. get back on the road, take a left, cut through town, go up to the north. Okay, not too bad. Only 3:45 a.m. I mean, what else am I gonna do? I don't want to like do side quests. Plus, I want to see what driving in like the hell version of the world is like. Sleep until morning. Well, let me like drive around a little bit. Oh, there's. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? There's like a. Oh.
Tremors. I think Fred Ward was in it. You say Fred Ward, and I
This
say
is so surreal.
Remo
I'm talking
Williams,
about
the
Tremors
adventure
while
prince.
like a demon Rottweiler attacks
That
me.
was back in '85, I think. Directed by Guy Hamilton. Miss Hamilton was aiming to start a series like 007, but it had no sequels. Real shame. Do you remember the martial arts they used in that
Do you
film?
want to acknowledge this at all, my bro?
Sinatsu? The ultimate in martial arts, using no weapons at all. Remo's master Chun ran across water. And he loved
This is what happens when the dog catches the car finally, by the way.
He was played by Joel Grey, the best supporting actor in Cabaret. Of course, in Remo, he had so much makeup on, you couldn't tell.
This is too surreal for the human mind to even understand. I guess they really don't want you going anywhere at night if it's going to spawn doggos after you. Excuse me, a lost dog around? Oh, he's gone. He only attacks the car. Oh no, shit. He coming.
Great. Nice shot. Great. Yes. Bullseye. Amazing.
Oh, he got past the invisible barrier.
Yes. Great.
Oh. I just saved, right? So I'm good. Oh, shit. Alright, fine. Go indoors, doggo. You know, you got a real dog problem. She went to bed. You got a real dog problem in this town. I don't know if you guys know that or not. Game of the year for like 2005, maybe. I mean, it still plays like shit, but God, is it weird and, you know, memorable. Alright, so I guess I gotta do a longer sleep so we can, like, get to, like, you know, what we need to do. Right, we'll do, what? Moderate sleep? That should be good, right? Is there lore for the dog that comes out and attacks you at night? It's gotta be lore, right? Can I? No, of course not. It ain't that weird. Box art on YouTube shows some hooded dude reminds me of Jill. That's like the axe murderer who chases you through some of the levels in the game. Alright. So the limit is 50. Okay, we still got. Okay, that's. God, this clock thing is annoying. I kind of need to sleep again. Make it closer. He's gonna be well rested, alright? Hey, Silence, what's up, man? Welcome back. You have to do all of them? All of what? You can have lunch at the police station? I think that's on the way, isn't it? Or is that like, or that's in town somewhere, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna sleep. Just gonna sleep. We'll do a light sleep. Game of the century. Chat is like discovering their favorite game. I never knew such genius existed. You starving, Dar? Well, I did only eat a turkey sandwich earlier, so maybe he's a bit peckish. They have these random little scenes every day between the four of them while they eat. They're so ridiculous. Really? I think it's too late to go there and eat now, right? Or is it? Lunch is between 9 and 1. What time is it now in game? You have 5 minutes to make it. We'll never make it in time. 5 minutes in game time. It's probably like just 1 minute in real. Probably less than that. No, I just need to make my way over to like the place I gotta go. Up this way. Cross town. Like I don't even remember where the station is. Oh, it's right there. I could potentially maybe make it in time. I don't know. Who has lunch at 9 a.m.? People wake up at 7. I don't know, people will awake all night. I don't know, it doesn't actually make a lot of sense. This was like a modded version of Saints Row 2. If only it played that well. If only there was like a radio station I could change. Come on. This thing can only do 50 miles per hour, by the way. I don't know if like the game is like making you limit your like thing, so it doesn't want you to like break in the speed limit. But this beast only got 50 miles of horsepower in it. Right, police station is right over here. I might be able to make lunch in time. We're coming, food. I'll do anything for a free meal. No, I just missed it. The bell just rang. Lunch is over. Oh well. We can go up to this like little restaurant and get food, I guess. Check out the local diner, chat. Chat, what you didn't realize is this game is kind of similar to Shenmue, and you got treated like a life sim.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out? We need to be at the community center by 1500 today. Just think of talking in front of all those people. What do you think, Zach? It's going to get fun.
This is becoming a Game Sins video. It's just so weird. It'll definitely probably at some point, yeah. Not this year. The Shenmue actually a good game. I don't know. I've never played it. It never looked like a good game. Outside of like my child. Oh, Emily's in here. Because she missed the sheriff's breakfast as well. Why was the 1500 line so much louder? Because the audio in this game is garbage, and they didn't do it right. And why does he keep referring to Zach? Zach is apparently a very important person to him. I don't know why. Lucky says, "Oh my god, when you find a joint in your purse for the win, like a joint that past you rolled for future you is the way you should look at it." Have some of your food. I'm starving.
Hi.
Agent York. Lunch, huh? Looks good. Oh, it's delicious. Nick is one great chef. Anyone who comes to Greenbelt should eat here at least once. I'll keep that in mind. So, Emily, you don't cook much yourself? What? Well, no. You know, Agent York, why don't you order something? Ah, there's an idea. I'll see if they have anything I might like. Zach, did you see how she reacted to the cooking question? I bet she can't cook, Zach. She's probably like one of those anime tropes. Would the local millionaire really be eating at just like the diner? Mr. Francis York Morgan, you should try their best dish with the apple and the gravy sauce. It's much more than just a garnish, and not having it would be your loss. So says Mr. Stewart. How did Dart get an early copy of GTA 6? I have connections. Honestly, with the way Rockstar has been going in the more sim direction, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some elements like this where you gotta like... And also, Rockstar has kind of embraced the GTA role-playing scene. So I wouldn't be surprised if GTA 6 is heavily into like role-playing, living in a city somewhat, or like living in like Florida. Alright, where does a man place his order around here?
Hey, I'm working here. You can't just stroll into a chef's kitchen.
Then perhaps you would give me your permission to enter.
No, get the hell out of here.
Zach, everyone has their own sanctuary. Let's leave him in his.
Hey, thank you, Mike, for the 100 bits. Classic line. How do I order food? We gotta sit at a table? Can I even order food here? Suspect. Let's hear what this person has to say.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
Okay.
And you are?
Olivia. Olivia Cormack.
Nick's wife. Think you missed lunchtime, but this is a diner. You never miss lunchtime.
Now that's a lovely name.
Do you think so? You're the only one who's ever said that other than my father and Nick.
Oh, it's a very good name. You should be proud of it. There's that famous singer, too, isn't there? From the 70s? She's actually from England, but she's got this really strong image of being an American pop singer.
Huh?
That's it. Olivia Newton-John. You know of her, right? She's not only a successful singer, she's
God, this man is like an
actress, too.
anti-zoomer with his references.
Back in 1980, she played a cute fairy and just looked amazingly stunning. It's hard to believe she was 32 at the time. Right, Zach?
Sorry, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Really?
That's a shame. You should watch it when you get a chance. You'll learn to love your name.
Oh, okay.
So, Olivia, do you know anything about Anna that might be helpful to
Thank you for the 100 bits, Doctor.
Oh, she was a bright and lovely girl. I can't believe she...
Did she ever look worried or anxious?
No, not really. I can't believe it, really. I'm never going to see her again, am I? She was here with us, so happy and energetic just a few days ago. She and I, we were getting all excited over some new dessert.
Thank you, then. If you remember anything else, let me know.
That was productive. But seriously, how does a man just get a meal?
Okay.
This guy's also a suspect, but I can't talk to him. He won't let me in the kitchen. Thank you for the 250 bits, Doctor
Working
Baby.
here. You can't just stroll into a chef's kitchen.
An apt sound effect for this
And
game, no less.
perhaps you would give me your permission to enter.
No. Get the hell out of here.
Think you can order from Olivia? Okay, let me ask her then.
Zach, everyone has their
I
own
know.
sanctuary.
Can I skip the cutscene?
Let's
No.
leave him in his.
Olivia, I'd like to place an order.
Hi there.
I know the case is important, but would you like to order something? Since you came all the way to the diner, you know? Should try out Nick's, my husband's cooking. People around here all say it's really good. Olivia. That sounds like a wonderful idea. As you said, I am here after all. This definitely is a diner. And a diner is a place to eat. Very observant detective. Almost forgot that basic fact. What do you think, Zach? So, would you like to order something? Yes, give me human food. Cornbread, roast turkey, clam chowder, omelet containing fried rice, onion rings, macaroni salad. You know, I'll have the macaroni salad. My hunger is not yet satiated, so give me some onion rings. FBI agents are weird people. I can agree with that. Okay, I want full hunger meter. Okay, what's cheap? Cornbread. Can't go wrong with cornbread, chat. Okay, we're good now. Don't even have to tip in this town. Amazing. What's happening? We're ordering food to like get our hunger back up. Now we're gonna go to our location we're supposed to. Don't worry about the food, go to the menu. I was worried about the food. Don't worry, I'll get there. This man needed food in his stomach before he meets the entire town. Macaroni salad, cornbread, and onion rings. Hey, man has a diet. He sticks to it. Take this coffee. Free coffee. Pork chop sandwiches. Use references. One of my favorite memes. You, sir, get a pat on the head. Help, computer. Stop all the downloading. You know the sad thing about Finster films and their G.I. Joe stuff is they had way more than ready to go, but they got told by Hasbro to like, hey, knock it off or we'll sue you. So there was like several more G.I. Joe parodies that they were going to release. And then, the corporate foot came down. Is it normal for Ethiopians to hate Italians? Remind me again, did Italy ever like try to like colonize Ethiopia? Seems like that's something they probably, yeah, they did during World War II, didn't they? So I can understand a little bit of animosity. Alright, so we just head across town and we're there. Oh, we're actually almost there. We just go down this road. Or no. We go We take ourselves a left and we head down this road to the community center. Dartigan needs a legal message. I need a legal message. What? Italy tried and failed, but they did occupy it. Realistically, no modern Ethiopian would care. That was like, yeah, I've never heard of like Ethiopians like giving a shit about anything like that. Alright, so yeah. Just go this way. Take the second left.
Now, Joel Gray's daughter is, of course, that's right, Jennifer Gray. You knew that, right, Zach? Jennifer Gray. She's in one of my most favorite movies, Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Of course.
1986, directed by John Hughes. Huh, that one was so 80s.
Zach, you're not the most cheerful guy I know.
But you really do like those
It's like he
cheerful
knows
movies.
me, Chad.
We used to love those teenage movies back then, didn't we? Breakfast Club and Pretty in Pink, St. Elmo's Fire, and Fast Times at Ridgemont High. That last one was in 1982, directed by Amy Heckert. Now that was an impressive film. You've got Sean Penn in the lead, with Jennifer Jason Leigh and Phoebe Cates. Not to mention Nicolas Cage and Forrest Whitaker were in it too. And the original book and the script were written by Cameron Crowe. How could that not be a great film? Do you remember, Zach? When that movie
Are we
ended,
Zach?
the
Who
last
knows?
words, the end, was
I don't
from
want to like
Mark
guess
Twain.
yet.
That's right, it was from Missile Command. That stuck in my head for a while. The memories.
Gotta
I feel
work
like I
out
have a
that
lot of
ass. The
movies to
song.
catch up
Oh,
on.
hey, never
Let's just
neglect
hope
the
we can
booty.
get to the end of this case soon. Then maybe we can catch up on a few. Give some thought about what movie you want to see next, Zach.
Where these conversations are just, gives you insight into his character.
Zach, Emily arranged for people to come between 1500 and 1700.
We can't do anything here right now. Let's come back at the right time.
What time is it right now? Okay, we just got 2 in-game hours, which won't take long. I don't know how fast the clock moves here, but probably like 1 minute is an hour, I'm assuming. So we'll dick around the outside until 1500. Smoke if you want. Oh, you can. That's how that works. Okay. So wait. Did Metal Gear Rising, Metal Gear Solid 5 rip this game off for that mechanic? I never realized. Okay. Let's smoke them. Stop it. Control it. How much time is it gonna go here? Yeah, this is exactly like Metal Gear Solid 5. Without the soundtrack thing though. Alright, we're good.
Greenvale Community Center. Now that's an impressive building. Clock tower is impressive too.
What's my opinion on roguelikes? I never finish them when I try playing them. I've liked some of them though, but I never finish them. I always have my fill of it before reaching the end. They've been doing the whistle soundtrack, by the way.
Zach, I haven't been on stage like this since elementary school. I'm not some tree in the wind this time either. That was a tough role. That was a piece of scenery. bright red tree.
Thank
I hope the mic was
all
on when
for
he said
coming
that.
today.
Hey, thank you for the bits, Dunker.
Getting right down to business. Agent Morgan from the Federal Bureau
Am I sending
of
Hades?
Investigations
Not at this moment.
wishes to speak with you.
Good afternoon. I'm
It's weird they're
Special
speaking
Agent
on mic
Francis
system,
York
but they
Morgan.
sound lower.
Some of you are already aware by now of the tragic murder of Anna Graham. Truly a heinous, terrible crime. I've come to this town to solve the murder of this young, beautiful girl, and to bring the one responsible to justice.
Play the porno music.
Unfortunately, incidents like these have a tendency to happen again. I asked to have you gathered here so I can share some advice in order to minimize the risk of further fatal incidents. Firstly, please stay away from any dark, dangerous, isolated places. Those of you with children, especially your honest age.
Dude, I can barely hear you.
Secondly, avoid going out when it is raining.
Yo, who's that biker looking motherfucker in the front?
There is a chance that the murderer is mimicking the story. Women should also be especially careful. I would hate
What's
to
my
see
game of the
more-
year? Right now, Silent Hill 2 is probably my game of the year. Oh, red heels, huh? You're looking for someone wearing heels. Bar owner and singer.
Who's the fashionably late one?
That's Carol, Thomas's sister. She owns a bar.
Excuse me. So, as I have said, avoid going outside when it is raining. Young women should be especially careful.
Silent Hill 2 remake over through episode Rebirth? I would say so.
The murderer will be caught and brought to justice. But you must all remain on guard until we do so. That's all I have to say.
You
Thank you.
faked your height, everyone would want me, but how are you gonna like continue to like convince them of your height once they see you in person? Be honest, if you met York, would you trust him with any of your cases? Anyone who can quote movies as much as someone I trust.
When paying for our sins, we must not frown. The loss of Anna was for that debt.
There's that dude with a scarf and leather jacket. I want to know who he is.
When purple fog covers our town, we'll all wander in hell, I fret. So says Mr. Stewart.
How much you think this guy gets paid, Chad? Yep, change the song again. Cycle through all 5 of them.
Sure knows how to steal thunder.
Well then, Zach, let's ask some questions before all these guys leave.
Agent Morgan, here's your chance to get to know some of the townsfolk. Don't let it go to waste.
Agent York, your words really made me think about Anna's death again. How could one do
Supposed
such
to
a
be
terrible
50
thing?
OSTs. There's only, where's the other 40? Well, there's 50
Still
songs in
in
this game.
shock.
I don't believe it.
Thomas, I forgot to ask. You don't have a tattoo on your back, do you?
Tattoo? I do, actually. But why?
Could you show it to me, please?
What? Now? Here?
Yes, please. This
On
is
stage,
vital
in
for
front
our
of everyone.
investigation.
Okay. If it's gonna help you any.
Well, I'm wondering who G is now, but aside from that,
I get it,
Did
game.
it
He's
tell
gay.
you anything?
it told me that you didn't kill Anna.
Of course not. What are you saying?
You ought to see that tattoo, Zach. A big heart with an arrow through it and Love G in the center.
I don't know when you got that done, but we've all been through the 80s.
What's that even mean? Was the 80... You know what? You're a weird man, York.
Quite a performance. Mysterious and very poetic. But I don't think many of your audience appreciated it.
Mr. Francis York Morgan. The purple fog appears with rain, soiling and ruining our town. The evil does not drain. Find out why the town is soiled. Remove the source from which it boiled. Then and only then your case
I want
is
like a
solved.
count of how many times this guy says Mr. Francis York
To
Morgan.
solve the crime, the criminal must do the murder at the right time. It is not yet mine, that is, Mr. Stewart's time, not mine. But if you, Mr. York, find the right time...
Can you speak up? I can't hear you over the music.
That is, Mr. Stewart. See, so says Mr. Stewart.
So, Harry, you know something. But there's some reason why you can't tell me yet. Is that what you're trying to say?
Cut the poetic rubbish, Harry, and tell us what you know. We could force you to talk, you know.
You actually can't. He's got good rights.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, pay close attention to the signs, the omens, and the premonitions. Small they may be, they still are finds, and helpful to your investigations. So says Mr. Stewart.
Thanks for the warning, Harry. But don't worry.
I bet if this guy actually
Me and
talked,
Zach,
he'd sound
we
like one
know
of
what
like
we're
the soldiers in Half-Life 1. So it'd be something like, "My ass is heavy. Breathing in." That kind of voice. I know it. Coffee? Yes, black. Thank you. Now, Emily, what do you have to say about all this?
Agent York, are you finished asking questions yet? When you're done, let me know. We'll all get dinner.
All right. Who here among you is not a common NPC? You all look pretty common to me. What about the lady who sat down in front? I guess she's not here anymore? Yeah, like all the interesting characters left. I thought I was gonna get asked some questions. It's just like these, like, yeah, not important. Everybody's in the lobby? Oh. Oh, okay. Can you show me your back, Usha?
Agent York, you make any progress?
Of course, plenty. Tell me, Usha, when is Anna's funeral?
That's still undecided. Sally isn't really in any condition to do it right now.
Her mother? I don't see her here.
Anna was her sole reason for living after her husband was deceased. Well, she's probably huddled up at home.
And I should probably take some time to pay her a visit.
Well, yes, you should. And I'd appreciate it if you could, too. But don't go too hard on her, okay?
What about you, Fiona?
Are you getting closer to catching the murderer?
Hello again, Fiona. Good to see you here.
Well, Dr. Johnson told me to be here. He said it would be important.
Well, that was good advice. He may be young, but he seems like a wise man.
Oh, and he's a very
This is better than
hardworking
Storyfield? Of course it
person,
is.
too. Everyone thinks he's some kind of weirdo, but I don't think
Your
so
twin
at all.
is here?
People
Yeah, but you don't wear
understand
glasses
why
like
he's
this,
in the
though you
autopsy
could.
room all day. But I do. He's
What are
doing
those
research
animations?
to
You know
make the
what? Don't
world a
question them.
better place in the future.
They probably pulled up
You
from
know,
stock.
He already made a fortune in LA.
Have you
with his
encountered the
career.
red seed? The lady
I did
that was
not
like
know that.
autopsied had like a red seed in there.
You didn't? Oh, the doctor is a very rich man. He has a really big house over by the lake.
Amazing, Zach. You must be loaded. Rich and young. A perfect combination.
But you don't get that feeling from him at all, do you? He doesn't show it. That's one of the things I like best about him.
Well, I could have been fooled if it weren't for you. Thanks for the valuable information, Fiona.
Uh-huh. Her name is Fiona. The braces were wearing freckle nurse, and I love her. Yeah, she's she's got a good character type. Who are you, sir? You look like you're gonna be like a Vietnam vet.
So you're the FBI agent, are you?
The general owner of the scrapyard.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
I'm the general. I fought for my country
Yep,
in the Vietnam
called it.
War.
A real-life war hero. So why are you living here?
Soldier, this is my hometown. After a man returns from war, there's no place to go other than his hometown. Your little speech, you mentioned the raincoat killer.
Was that a problem?
You imbecile. The raincoat killer's no myth, not mere folklore, not a fairy tale. It's based on actual events that happened in this town.
It is. I'm interested. Can you tell me more about this?
You kids today don't even know how to ask for something right. Soldier, if you want to hear more, you come to my office.
He literally exudes raw power, Zach.
So masculine.
Despite the credibility issues, we should give him a visit.
One thing, though. Calls himself a general, but isn't that a sergeant's
Raw
uniform?
power. I bet he eats his meat. Just like no cooking. Just chews nothing but liver. Alright. Olivia.
Can you tell me if you noticed anything strange about Anna before the incident?
Well, I'm not sure if this
Comes
will be
raw
of any
milk by the
help.
guy. Don't do that, by the way.
Anything.
I've seen a
No
lot of
matter how
people like
small,
telling you about the benefits of raw
Well, you
milk. I'll
see,
just tell you about the
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 diner
negatives.
closes when it rains.
Salmonella.
Many shops do that around here, as you might have heard.
Pasteurization is a good
Anna
thing, trust
always
me.
seemed unfocused the day after it rained, and came in late too. It was almost as if she used up all her energy the day before.
Does the G
Come to think
tattoo
of
on
it, that was
Thomas's
really
back stand for
strange.
general? You know what? You might be onto something.
It wasn't a monster.
That is a lot of man.
Just a criminal. Criminal I'm going to catch.
Don't forget
and bring to
possible parity. Yeah,
justice.
there's a reason why we don't, well, we used to, in most places, didn't allow the selling of, like, raw milk. Because it was a health threat. But some people have been convinced, like, no, I want to eat it raw. Well, but eating raw eggs, that's safer. I mean, well, it depends. If they're like, there's like a difference in eggs. If you're getting your eggs in America, then yes, because those have been washed and cleaned. That's why you gotta keep them refrigerated. But other places don't do that, and you don't need to refrigerate your eggs there. The shells can maybe have microbes on them, so be careful. Look at your past work. Have you ever realized you sometimes confuse conscious and conscious? There's plenty of words I can guarantee you I've
Special Agent
confused.
Francis York Morgan. I presume you are the owner of the diner.
Not just that
Ilona
one.
worked at?
That's right.
I'd like to
Hey,
ask
when
you a few
words sound the
questions
same
about
but get
Hannah
spelled
Graham.
differently, it trips every one of us up
Did you
eventually.
notice anything strange about her prior to the incident? Nick, are you hiding something?
No, nothing.
You sure?
I'm sorry, but I don't like repeating myself.
It says wretched instead of reached. I love saying that too. It's because I feel wretched should be the proper word for that instead of reach. Reach doesn't sound like a real word to me. It just doesn't. It doesn't sound like a real. It sounds like when you say it, you're doing it incorrectly. Oh, I wretched. He wretched it. Now reached. Ugh, love that you pronounce them not the same way. I know. I'm weird. You gotta accept that part of me. Can you say tree? Tree. Tree. I didn't know I said... Chad, you're making me self-conscious here. But no, I'm just joking. Every place has their way of saying different words. Mine is apparently a few unique ones. This is a leather snakeskin pants.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York.
Wesley, owner of the gun store called Panda Bear. People around here call me the gunsmith.
These are starting to sound like Metal Gear characters. The General, the Gunsmith.
Was there something you want to ask me?
How do you make a living running a gun store in a place like this?
Yeah, I'm not actually feeling
I'd be
self-conscious.
worried
I was
because
just like,
there can't be that many customers.
freaking conversation.
Worry gives
Don
a small
Cheadle.
thing a big shadow. I do gunsmith work in my shop, too. If you got the skills, the customers find you. All you need is a
Go
network.
backwards to become Teutonic. We need to go back to Old English, chat. Here's what I've got. This guy came here to the local, community center to sell guns? That's illegal. Pretty sure. Hey, would you like to buy an automatic submachine gun here in our little town? Also sell lollipops, just in case. Well, I'm pretty good. I don't need any of this.
You've got quite a selection here. No wonder people come from all around.
Even today, a customer paid me to go to Seattle for some help. I just got back.
I see. Well, I'll be sure to visit your store sometime. I'd like for you to take a look at my gun.
Understood. Look forward to it. The shop will be open again tomorrow.
Are we gonna
It's usually
question this
open
guy
from
about the case?
2000 to 0600. See you then.
No? Alright. Guess he's not a suspect. Oh. He's snapping them fingers and tapping that boot.
Yes, I'm
Oh, the
Lily.
twins' parents. Hey, Dartigan, I was wondering, were you ever going to send Halo Reach? I did play through it and recorded footage for it, so eventually, yes.
I'm FBI Special Agent...
Agent York,
Along
right?
with probably some other
You
Halo
are
games.
good.
The handsome special agent from the big city. The facial scar trademark. The way you introduce yourself. Everyone's talking about you.
Well, I can't say much.
You mean
about the
Halo
scar,
Wretch?
but the way I introduce myself.
Yes, famous game,
Jack and I
Halo
consider
Wretch.
it a kind of ritual of sorts.
Everyone has their own rituals. It's like always leaving the house left foot first. It's one of those things.
You certainly are a funny one.
But Halo Reach was the only one I ever played the multiplayer of.
So, have you noticed anything strange or out of place recently?
Well, Becky's been taking a couple of days off from work.
Don't worry,
but
we're
aside
talking to
from
the snapping
that,
guy
I
after
heard
his
she
wife.
was in shock after the murder. But
You think there's something else?
Well, I took the boys along to see her today. She's always so kind to them, and they love seeing her too. But she took in the boys and told me to wait outside. Something about a special secret between just the three of them. I just couldn't understand it.
Now that's
Halo Wretch
interesting.
sounds like a cool name for a zombie
Thank you,
mode.
Lily.
Perhaps we should give Becky a visit tomorrow, Zach.
Why does she look like Walter Sullivan? Everything in this game is going to look a little bit like some actor you probably know, because I think that's where they pulled from. Like, this guy over here is almost super obvious. That it's just like, yeah, Don Cheadle. A little bit of Don Cheadle in him.
Yeah! Hey there, FBI. I'm Keith Ingram.
What's up? You like playing Call of Duty? I do.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York. That's what everyone always calls me.
Okay, York. No problem, man.
So, Keith.
He looks like a
I hear
Keith,
you
too.
run the Milk Barn convenience store.
That's right, man. Rock and roll!
Do you sell raincoats there by any chance?
Yeah, but nobody ever buys them, though. Anyone who wears one of them, I say, just ain't a rocker. But you know, that scar of yours. Now that scar rocks.
This scar rocks? Now that's a new one. I'll drop by your store soon, and let's talk then.
Yeah, cool, man. Rock on, FBI!
I don't think that sentence has ever been spoken before in history. Rock on, government agent. Holly, we already know you. Hold on, let me grab this thing you're looking at.
Mr. Morgan, you're quite an impressive public speaker.
Really? Thank you, Polly.
You reminded me a little of a play I saw when I was younger.
What kind of play?
I'm talking about back when this place was still called the Mercury Theater. When I was young, I used to come here often with my husband. God rest his soul. We'd come on the weekend to see the latest play. He'd always pretend to be uninterested, but I could tell he was excited inside. He was just one of those kind of guys, really, thinking about it now.
Really, Polly? So what's your favorite play?
Oh, well, I like so many. There was one in particular, but I can't recall the name anymore. Oh, it was a very famous one, too.
Something by Shakespeare?
Oh,
That's a lot of mouth movements for someone going,
No, nothing. One more bell that doesn't ring anymore. I've always been forgetful about the plays we used to see anyway. Oh, and my husband would get angry at me for forgetting what we saw. He'd go on for hours retelling what the play was about.
Titus Andronicus.
His eyes were so sparkling, like a happy young boy.
I see. So, what's your favorite play?
Oh, I almost forgot, Mr. Morgan. We're going to have another guest soon. I have to get back and get things ready. Sorry for having to hurry away. I'll see you back
She's
at the
avoiding the
hotel.
question. She moved fast for someone
Zach,
who can
I
barely
think she could
stand up.
embarrass
Can't even
the
stand up.
toughest of the FBI's interrogators. She successfully avoided answering my question, Zach. Amazing.
Like she scooted out of there. What even happened in that conversation? She's just being your cute old woman. She's like, I need to get rid of this casserole quick. It's going to explode. Either that or she really has to pee. She is doing the little stompy pee dance. Just stand there like a zombie, York.
Oh my pot is getting cold.
Roaming Sigourney, the pot lady.
Hey, mister, my pot is getting cold.
You are... who?
What are you saying? I'm Sigourney. Sigourney.
Last name Weaver.
Sigourney. Okay. Now, what is the matter? Can you explain?
No time for chatting. I need to hurry. My pot is getting colder.
Why did you bring it with you?
You're useless.
Zach, we've met all sorts today, but really, she takes the cake. Amazing.
Jim, thanks for your help in the forest. How are Isaac and Isaiah?
They're fine.
They really seem to love their grandpa.
Well, I guess they do, son. I want to keep them away from the filth of the material world as much as I can.
Oh, he's a prepper.
Their mother agrees, which is why she lets me take care of them so often.
And that's why I want
I
you
bet
to
he didn't get
solve
those
this
twins
case quickly
vaccinated.
and go home. Those rumors about that scar of yours do more damage than good around here.
I guess I reek of the material world, don't I? I have to in order to do my job. But I understand what you mean.
I'd think the same if I was born in a place like this, Zach.
You look a little out of place for this town. Yes, do the up. Yeah, that's the camera shot you use.
Hey, good looking. Nice speech.
Gina the Rose, Jack's wife. Wait, what? Which one of these was Jack?
And you are?
Oh, I'm Gina. I'm married to Jack. He runs the gas station.
Oh.
Call me the Rose.
You look pretty revealing.
Oh, this old thing. Oh, you should see some of my other clothes. You? Oh, now you are cool. That scar really is a turn-on. You should come to my station. I'll give you a little extra service.
That would be great. I can't believe how expensive gasoline is nowadays. Some extra service would be great. Now, about my current case. Do you have any information on Anna? Have you seen anything suspicious?
Oh, I don't know. Talk to my hubby about the difficult stuff, okay?
This is getting us nowhere, Zach.
Game equivalent of Cindy, huh? Now that's a look.
I ain't got nothing to tell the cops.
The raging bull.
What about the FBI?
Shut up.
At least give me your name.
I'm Jack. They call me Raging Bull.
That's a manly nickname.
If you want info, it'll cost you. I only talk to Ben Franklin.
You know, first impressions are important. I can detain you for a few days, and maybe you'll become more fun to meet.
Zach, this is a waste of time. Let's go.
Never a game after meeting all those characters, chat. Quite the cast. You're a weirdo? Well, you're in good company. You can do a better southern woman accent than her, and your voice is rather deep. You're gonna need to prove that. Alright. I think that's everyone. I think that's all the important characters in the game. Chad, do you think that guy's name calling himself Raging Bull is like a kind of an offensive to Native Americans? Oh wait, no, there's more. Here's Carol. We'll take one of your cigarettes. This game really does feel like you're in purgatory. Well, that's one way of putting it.
Anna was an airhead.
What do you mean? Are you saying she was killed because she was an airhead? Or are you saying that she was an airhead for being killed?
I'm sure she's still an airhead even in heaven. She changed her hair every day. If she lost a pound, she'd be ecstatic. Gain one, and she'd almost be in tears. She broke many, many plates every day at the diner, and she'd always have a smile on her face. Always having fun.
Like everything is so off from being normal, but you can't really... That's a good way of putting it, actually.
But they would be smiling right
It's like,
along with her.
think of like those like fake, yeah, the game is, you know those like war towns that they came up with during World War II to hide production plants from like overseas, like overhead cameras from planes? That's what this is. It's like a fake town full of fake people.
Isaac and Isaiah
but they don't know it.
Anna was a fairy of the forest. A goddess.
Goddess. No, I'm just gonna awkwardly leave. Change your hair every day. Hope that's not dying. Hey, that is a big change. Oh, we got more people. You look rather guilty. And dirty.
Good evening, Agent.
Hold up. Are you just like Clockwork Orange Man?
Brian,
sort of? I don't know.
The Gravekeeper. Brian.
Mr. Brian.
A little bit of the
I
ultraviolence.
like the retro look. Auditioning for Little Grave on the Prairie?
Anna. Oh, she was so beautiful. Too soon. Too soon to go to the grave. So sad. So sad.
Have a milk
I
plus.
totally agree. That's why I'm here, looking for the one who did it. Were you close to her?
Anna. Her smile. So warm. Anna. Blonde hair. So bright.
There's a graveyard somewhere in town, Zach. I'm not excited about the idea, but maybe we should at least check it out.
So many leads have been gained. I don't even know where to begin. Let's see. The good old boys. Q.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
So Anna was killed. But why does that bring the FBI here?
Quint Dunn, Dart's bar employee.
I have an interest in murder cases involving young women.
Well, you know, man, this
Was
might
tonight
just
going to be a
another
regular
case to
stream or
you,
a long one? Regular
but
stream.
it means the death of a friend to me. I don't want you taking this lightly like it's just another case.
I never take anything of this nature lightly, I assure you. I'm here
Kid
to apprehend
Rock.
the perpetrator who did
He's
this.
balling with the
because
ball.
local enforcement can't shine their own boots, right?
Good point.
This is for
Can't
the
always count
questions
on
that
the
don't
police
have
now,
any
can you?
answers.
But that doesn't mean you're going to
Midnight
capture the perpetrator
dances
yourself.
and the topless dances.
How do you know my name?
I forget most of the lyrics of that song.
I memorized the name of every citizen before arriving in town. I also know about you and your significant other.
You mean Becky?
Don't underestimate the FBI. We know and see everything.
I'm sorry if I was a little harsh. I want to help, I do. Okay?
Okay, Zach, I'll tell you how I knew his name. He's got a small Q on his hat. That was the only name beginning with Q that I could think of. He was even kind enough to tell us his girlfriend's name. I can read him like a book, Zach.
Your audio peaked there a little bit, boy. Peaked just a touch. Alright, how about your friend?
You're York, right? I'm Richard Dunn, the owner of the Darts Bar, Swery 65.
Wait, that's the name of the developer.
How'd
And
you
also
like the
Darts
town?
Bar?
Oh, it's great. Aside from the murder that happened here.
Yep. I mean, murder just doesn't fit with a small town like ours.
Well, Richard, I'll have to correct you on that. Crimes don't care about size. Big town, small town, just isn't a factor.
I guess you're right.
So, how did you know Anna?
I've known her since she was a child. She was the same age as my son. She always stood out, being pretty and all, just like her mother, Sally.
What do you know about Sally?
Well, I went all through school with her right here in town. I never thought our children would be the same age.
I don't see her here today.
Ah, well, see, she lost her husband, and this time it's her daughter. She's at home right now.
Enough of
trying to
looking
make
at this
peace with it all.
masterpiece.
You
You're
seem to know
gonna
a lot.
watch anime. Have fun watching the anime.
How long have you been in love with her?
Hey, don't go there. That scar of yours tells me you got your hands full too, right? Let's not dive into personal matters. It'll be better for you and me.
You're right, Richard. Collecting gossip won't help with the matter at hand.
I'm gonna assume that if you ever get around to playing the sequel to this game, well, technically it's a prequel, they explain how he got the scar on his face.
I'd like to let everyone go home now. Let's go outside.
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
Now that's an accusation he should have made to one of these people. Thank you for the 100 bits though, Doctor. He's still snapping. He never stops. I like how she's still got like a sexy strut to get out of there, let you know that she's the sexy hot character. Now that's how you write characters, chat. That's how you do it. You remember every one of them. They stand out. I remember to hydrate and stretch. Well, I did a leg day today, so I'm pretty good on the stretching part, and I'm sitting out with proper posture. And I did drink an entire soda at the beginning of stream. So I think I'll survive. You prefer Nathan Drake or Laura Croft? Honestly, Nathan Drake is a better character than Lara. Especially new Laura. New Laura is kind of like just too, I don't know. She's like lost whatever charm she had. Soda isn't hydration, Dart. It's the soda is like 99% water.
Well
Vid
then,
games.
York, do you
Now
have
that
any plans
is
for
my
this
license
evening?
plate.
I was going to head back to the hotel and go over my notes. I need to contact HQ and give a progress report too.
Okay, then let's call it a day here.
Sounds good.
Contact my office when you finish your report. We'll pick you up tomorrow morning. Diane, the owner of the art gallery, should be back soon.
All right then, let's do that.
Peek.
Hold on, Agent York. We're going out to eat at Nick's Diner. Would you like to come with us?
The diner. That might be nice.
Thomas is a great cook, but Nick is the real deal. No visit to Greenvale is complete without eating at the A&G.
A very appealing proposition. Zach, what do you think? We can always go back to the hotel after eating dinner. Or go directly back to the hotel. You decide, Zach.
Let's eat with them. Oh, how we laughed.
I've been sheriff here for a long time now, and this is the worst murder I've ever seen.
Our town is a little odd in some ways, but it's usually a peaceful place.
We had our fair share of cases, but just the regular stuff. A high school kid shoplifting from the milk barn, maybe, or some hot-headed kids fighting, fueled on liquor. Nothing more than that.
Agent York, what kind of cases have you dealt with in the past?
Not much different from those you've just mentioned. The
Hey,
case I was
Mishu,
on
thank you for the 7
until
months,
last
man.
month. Well,
Ooh.
the guy killed 7 girls in a 3-month period.
Oof.
He sawed their heads off from the neck and took them back to his house. He cleaned the skulls up and used them as utensils in his daily life.
Oh, way to ruin the mood.
From or as a urine cup.
Huh.
He hated women. That was his way of dealing with it. He'd fill skulls with ice, cola, and rum, then he'd down it in one gulp. For him, that was a holy ritual.
Also, Montezuma, thank you for the $20 super chat, dude.
Oh, man.
For me, he was insane. 100%. Drinking from the skulls.
What a great song choice for this story.
But those he had used to relieve himself, he would then just use them to drink from, too.
Oh.
Yeah, that was too much for me. It's just not sanitary.
Not sanitary. That's probably not the problem for most of us.
What else? Ah, yes. An ingenious law school student raped over 800 victims.
What?
That was nasty.
Thank you, Agent York.
That's,
now, let's talk about something else.
You don't want to hear any more?
Hey, what's up,
That's a
Bird
shame,
Wizard? How you
isn't it,
doing,
Zach?
man?
I was just about to get to the good part, too.
Sounds
I
like
was gonna
you
tell him
live
about
in
the
a
800
totally
rapes.
different world. I mean, you're like an elite agent who just jumped out from a movie or something. In your eyes, we must look like we're just playing cops and robbers. I give up. I can't compete with you.
Don't say that, Emily. The cases you have solved are all full-fledged crimes. A crime is a crime. Size doesn't matter. There is no big and small. Crimes always have a criminal and a victim. No victim will ever welcome a crime, no matter what its size. So, fundamentally, there is no difference in size.
Some great philosophy there, York.
Well said, Agent Morgan. We work day and night to preserve peace and order in this town. You understand that, right?
Of course. But still, I don't view shoplifting and Anna's murder as the same level of crime.
Me neither. I never even dreamt that such a thing could ever even happen in this town. I keep on expecting to see Anna here in this diner, waiting on tables.
He's a sensitive man.
Agent Morgan, we should have made dinner a more uplifting experience. Let's call it a night.
Also, sister, thank you for the 3 months of being a member of the the bonus perfect crew. Tacos rule, that they do. I like a good taco. We're gonna have to get one soon. Guys like the Terminator sent back to blend in and take over from the inside. He's like a Terminator sent back with philosophy lessons. He looks a little like you. That's becoming a theme of chat, that they think every single character that I make fun of looks like me. I see your plan. Okay, back to the investigation. Oh, it's back. We need to solve... Wait. Isn't this, dangerous to be out at night in the rain? I need to get back to my... Where's my car at? They went off without me. Oh, there. Well, it's still theirs. Yeah, they can walk home. Right, back to go sleep and then wake for the next day. Can we drive home safely? I mean, we did have a beer. You never know. I feel like there's a racing minigame in this, but I don't think this game's driving is good enough to even accommodate that. Make sure I'm going the right way. Nope. For the wrong turn. No, okay, I had left and then right. You could stop in at the bar. Real quick. You're gonna stream Goofy Movie? I don't know. Like, you be careful about that one, since that one's Disney. But you can probably stream it on Discord. I wonder why they let you peek into windows for. Chat, I just realized what this game reminds me of. You guys remember that Burger King stealth game that released like back on the Xbox? Some reason I'm getting memories of it from playing this. How is this a horror game? Because there are times when you fight zombies. That's why. You do fight supernatural shit in this game. I mean, literally, when I drove my car like a few minutes ago, there was like a demonic Rottweiler attacking my car. How can you say that's not horror? Burger King made a stealth game? Yeah, I'm dead serious. Why is the deputy serving drinks at the bar?
Hello.
Thomas, you work as a bartender at night? Yes, well, in uniform no less? It's my sister's bar, but she can't do everything by herself. How's business? Not great after, well, you know. But people are bouncing back. They're carrying on with their lives slowly but surely. I'm still to protect and serve. Finding it hard to work at the sheriff's, I feel so sad. Everyone deals with grief differently, that's all. Don't worry about it too much. Well, since I'm here now anyway, how about making a cocktail for me? Of course. I'll make something extra special for you, Agent York. Gin and tonic, martini, exorcist. Tequila-based cocktail. Keep me from getting sleepy for a long time. Pancakes. I don't really want to drink since I do have to, like, put my character to sleep for a bit. Pizza. Yeah, give me. You know what? What else we got? Pumpkin muffin. Mashed potatoes. You know what? Pizza's too expensive. We'll go for the pumpkin muffin. Full stomach. Groove, baby. Normally you wouldn't think like a little town like this in the woods would have this kind of like, you know, locale. Do you have anything? Nope. You're just gonna like, you know, do feminine things. Guess you're done for the night? Oh no. Maybe I can talk to you now. Carol, where did you learn to act? Act? What are you talking about? There's no need to hide it. That expression and that thing you do with your eyes, you're an actress, right? What are you on? You took too much of it anyway. Cut that crap out. Zach, I was only expressing my opinion. It reminds me of that show we saw in Chicago. Was it the show Chicago? Who wrote this shit? A genius. It's illegal to pump your gas in your own gas in New Jersey. I've heard about that. Hey, they gotta protect those gas station jobs. And I forgot how long we had to sit through loading times in the past. Don't miss it. So I think that like demonic Doberman only appears after like midnight if it's raining out and you're driving. College student made this game as a final. No, this was made by a full development team over the course of years. It was originally going to be a PS2 game, but I think it got delayed so long they ended up releasing it as an Xbox 360 game. I said it earlier, but this game feels like a baby that came out when David Cage and Tommy Wiseau 69'd each other, huh? You know, so basically, you're you know, some kind of like weird, you know, divine birth. Demon Dog only appears in certain spots. I don't know. Well, one of them was in front of this freaking hotel. But Chad, what are the elements of like a small town horror setting? It's gotta have like mountains and a lake and like small rural setting with like eccentric cast of characters. But it feels like every single one of them always has that. Like it's a vacation town, so you know it's pleasant, but it's got like a dark shadow underneath. Every time I've seen you drive, it's been wet this game. They say it rains a lot here in this game. Creepy children. This game has 2 creepy children. Main protagonist is always an outsider. True. There's always like local legends. You have a hunger meter, yes, and you have to like sleep too.
Okay then, Zach. Let's go back over our progress.
First, the victim, Anna's death. She was found hanging from a tree in the forest. She was cut open with a knife from her chest down to her stomach. That was the direct cause
Zach is
of
a
death.
split personality. We don't quite know. He could be talking to the player. Could be talking to some voice in his head.
Her
Who
tongue
knows?
was also bit off, and I found something inside her mouth.
Do you remember what that was, Zach?
Oh, wait. Red seed?
That's right. We found the same red seed in her mouth. According to Emily, it was raining when Anna was killed, but traces of tears were still evident on her face. Which means the perpetrator killed Anna under a roof in a lumber mill, and then carried her body into the woods after it stopped raining. We found numerous important pieces of evidence at the site of the crime. A total of 4 things.
Knee prints in the grass. Wood chip.
Do I really need to go over all this?
Photo of a man with a tattoo on his back. And one other thing. Do you remember what that was, Zach?
The stiletto hill.
That's right. A broken stiletto heel. Aligning this with the other evidence suggests that 2 people came into contact with Anna's body prior to it being
Can you please speak up? You're mumbling.
Those being the perpetrator who killed Anna and this stiletto heel. There is also the possibility that a third party carried Anna to the woods. That means we could be dealing with 3 people. 2 or 3 people. In any case, Miss Stiletto Heel may have vital information. We need to find her next.
Is this similar to Control? Not at all.
I didn't use forensic methods, but
I don't
we're
think
still
so.
Closing in on the criminal.
But I will be playing Alan Wake 2 DLC soon, which is going to be very tightly, you know, tied to Control.
Ah, of course. The marks on her hand tell us that Anna was gripping something when she died. Do you remember that, Zach?
What do you think she was holding on to?
Medallion of some sort.
That's right. A round object. The marks on her hand suggest a peace mark. The man in the photo found in the woods had a tattoo of an upside-down peace mark on his back.
I feel like this is a game you must have subtitles on if you want to hear what they're saying at times.
But we don't know for sure. Next, the townfolk. A few are worthy of special attention.
You played this game a long time ago, but so weird you could easily have been some fever dream.
She's Thomas's sister.
That might have been. I think that's pretty much what they were going for. They wanted to be a little bit Lynchian.
The diner. Both of them seem to be hiding something. There's Diane, the owner of the art gallery, who's out of town. Then we have problematic, old, rich, and eccentric Harry.
Just remembered, you know the remastered version of Horizon Zero Dawn? I've seen a Lego Horizon Zero Dawn is already... Yeah, that's so weird they made that, though.
I've been thinking, one of the biggest rewards here is the fantastic food. Enjoying food is cultural, and yet it's also a bit uncivilized.
Huh?
It's interesting how good food motivates me to work harder during investigations.
Oh, and on Emily's back, it was strange to me. Hey, don't take that the wrong way, Zach. I wasn't getting all excited or anything. But it did make me feel strange. Nostalgic and sad almost.
It's starting to rain. I think this case may take a while.
Shave. I've shaved multiple times in this, like, during this playthrough. Look, it's a 5 o'clock shadow, dude. Shave in the morning. That's a legend worm, by the way. Remembered you, but yeah. Try fishing. Eventually, I'll try the fishing. I'm sure it plays wonderfully. Pardon? Dalmatian? Rumbly, my tumbly. More funny if you never shave and just embrace full bearded weirdo. Isn't there like a mechanic where you don't shower in this game, you also stink? Or is that only in like the... What is it, the other release of the game? The director's cut. Got an achievement. You get fly friends. You could get a dog. What type breed? Hold on. I've mentioned before I would like to have it, but I know it's a lot of work, so I probably wouldn't. But it's like what are they? Well, no, actually, no. Shit, what's the name of it? There's like Portuguese water dogs, which are really nice, but there's like a Burmese mountain dog. They're very big and they're also, they shed a lot, so I probably wouldn't get one.
Coffee with milk. That's all.
Pardon? Is he ordering food? Did you pronounce achievement in French? I said achievement. Is that French for achievement?
Who are you?
My name is Becky.
I'm doing that I'm really stone sway.
What are you doing here?
My name is Becky.
Anna's friend?
My name is Becky.
After your throat is quenched, you must do what you must do.
Take a sip of coffee and go.
Yes, my lord.
Huh?
That's some damn good coffee. Chocolate chip cookie, don't mind if I do. Wait, this is like a dream world. How am I picking up items in it? Red leaves fluttering in the air. Chandelier hanging from above. Can this riddle be solved, Zach? Don't take candy from strangers. No, but I took it from children. There's a difference.
That's me.
Hmm. Hot dog. I disagree with the idea of putting tomato slices in your hot dog. Oh, natural light.
Zach, this case looks like it's directly related to us. I do not know how yet, but I do know I need some coffee.
People put tomato slices in hot dogs? Apparently so.
George said he'd have someone pick us up in the parking lot. Let's
Well,
get
I'll
some
catch up.
breakfast
Not
with
no,
Polly
in
first.
that hot dog on screen, they had tomato slices. And I disagree. That is not how you make a hot dog. How you make an abomination and crime against God. Not everything needs to be super organic, alright? You might as well just, like, instead of putting mustard on it, you put, like, a dried, like, you know, sprig of mustard leaf or something. Like, that's how I like it, you know? I still can't shower in-game. Or use my comically long bathtub. Yeah, we should save our game, shouldn't we? You just get paid to shave. Hey, I'm working hours up for the FBI right now. Okay, let's get this man coffee and see if we get another, like, awesome cutscene with, you know, the lady here.
Whoa there!
Did you need something?
No, I was just passing by. I didn't think anybody else was here other than
Polly. The door opening like that it surprised me, that's all.
He's got a dog. Sapling salesman. I'm surprised the dog didn't make monkey sounds too.
Nice to meet you. I travel a whole lot, you see, selling tree saplings. Just the usual salesman doing the usual road trip. Sometimes I feel, I don't know, like a bumblebee spreading pollen.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
I get it. You're the special agent Scarface that everyone's...
Special Agent Scarface? I'd need a bigger scar to live up to that name.
I don't think concept of lip syncing had been invented. Well,
what?
they weren't very good at it.
York.
Is this your first visit here then?
No, sir. Actually, I've been.
It might still also be like
once or
synced
twice
up
a
to the
year
Japanese
for,
lip flaps with like as best they
I
could.
don't get much business here, but it sure does make a fine vacation. I mean, it's a gorgeous hotel at a bargain price. It's so relaxing in these parts, too. Oh, I just love all the nature. I feel so relaxed here. Say hi to Willie. Oh, don't worry, he's a good boy. Do you like dogs?
Hey, Willie. How are you doing?
He's pretty smart, too. Oops, before I forget, let me give you this. It's just a sample of what I sell.
Thank you. How kind of you.
He's got one in his pocket.
So, what brings the old FBI out here? Sounds like more than just a vacation.
A murder, actually. The perpetrator is
Did
still
he say
out there.
mooter?
Try to stay indoors at night and during the rain. We want to prevent it from happening again, okay?
Oh, it's a darn shame. Places like this used to be the safest in America.
Could I ask you something? Do you know a lot about seeds?
Seeds? Gardening, huh? You don't look like a green thumb, but let me tell you, though. I'm pretty much the only one who can take those samples and spread. And there's a trick to it that can't really be tested. But you know, once they sprout, you don't need to do much. You can leave it be, and why, it'll turn into a big tree no matter what happens. Kind of like those stocks that politicians buy that just keep growing and growing. Well, you just wait and see. This town is gonna love them. Right. We were just about to go take a
This is
morning
why you're a
stroll,
recluse?
so I'll get going. Good luck now with that case.
Thanks.
Zach, do you remember what the coffee said? Forrest Kaysen. F.K.
This show has just begun.
The coffee was right. Can't believe that's a real sentence that came out of my mouth. Coffee knows. What about the lady that showed up here?
Oh, hi.
Good morning, Mr. Morgan. You miss the zombies? I don't.
What's wrong, Polly? You look a little tired.
I'm fine. Well, it's just that I was cleaning up my room, and so many memories came flooding back to me.
Memories?
Oh, my dear, Mr. Morgan, that's not the kind of question you should ask a lady.
Oh, we started a side quest. You forgot the UC, the UC? Polly has a precious piece of memorabilia somewhere in the hotel. Find it and give it to her. Not to be rude, but memory deteriorates with age. You might want to check her room. You going to bed? Hey, Blep, have a good night, man. Not sure where her room is. I'm going to guess upstairs, maybe.
breakfast looks as good as yesterday's.
I hope you enjoy it.
I will, and thank you.
He's got like 2 cups of coffee, or is one tea and one coffee?
Oh, good old Mr. Kaysen. Did he give you a sapling?
As a matter of fact, he did.
Why is this tune so good? I don't know why you guys like it so much. It just whistling.
No.
It's a brain
Only
worm
to
that has
the people
infected
he
you,
feels
Chad.
comfortable with. He told me. He must feel really comfortable with me.
He must. Is there anyone he hasn't given a sapling to?
Mustard? Okay, I'll just get it from the kitchen then.
No, mustard has nothing to do with it. I was wondering if you know of anyone that Kaysen didn't give a sapling to.
Oh, too much pepper. I did think it might be. I'm sorry.
Ah, Zach, I forgot. We'll never get anything out of her, will we? Forrest Kaysen. He's hiding something. You think so too, right, Zach?
But no need to rush. All secrets are hidden until they are inevitably divulged. The powers of entropy. The world exposes everything and causes chaos. Just like this coffee.
That better be a damn good cup of coffee. You're out, Lucky? Have a good night. I'm actually probably gonna like go save and maybe stop as well. I don't really feel like doing this lady's side quest right now. And it's almost midnight too, so a lot of people are like going to bed. Good stuff. Yeah, we did a lot tonight. I think we did a lot tonight. It's hard to tell. We put away chapter 1 at the very least. There we go. What an adventure. Chat, hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll be streaming again tomorrow, though. If you'd like to come and check me out again, hit that like and subscribe button, depending on where you're at, either on Twitch or YouTube. That way you can see what happens next in our, whatever this is. Who do you think would win the protagonist from the first 2 Resident Evil games? Chris, Jill, Leon, Claire, or the Predator? The Predator? Probably the Predator. Yeah, definitely him. I think he would win. Award-winning game. I don't know if this ever won any awards other than like worst game of the year, but you know what? They were wrong. It's got charm. I can see it. Someone loved this game while they were making it. But chat, you've all been amazing tonight. Thank you for joining me. I was happy to have you. Thank you for any super chats, subs, bits, memberships, all that. Thank you for supporting me. If you like me, like I said, like and subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitch. I have a Discord. You can find a link for that down below. And finally, I have a Patreon where you can get my exclusive Sin videos on older games and DLC. So give that a check if you like. Maybe become a free member or a paid one. It's up to you. But I'll be back tomorrow. We'll play another stream of this, I think. We'll see what happens. Till then, guys, just take it easy. Love for Dex. I will give her some pets before I go to bed for you. How about that? All right. Peace, everybody. We've reached the end of the stream.